First,
once upon a time, we were both happy. Everything was fine, then suddenly it leave. I was left behind, broken in pieces. Then you'd reappear. Sometimes we all feel a little afraid. We don't put our emotions on display. But I've gotta be strong. And I don't wanna know if you feel it too. Your chances are gone. And I don't need you anymore.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about
Sure
to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have
the
an orgasm?
text?
I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't
Never.
do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone-
It's
it's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. It is Monday, October 18th, 2021. And this is what we've decided to do today. You're going to hang out with me. Good old Buddy Hefty Goof. in the void by myself in a studio. It's 7 past 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9:07 out on the East. It is good to see everybody. K-Laugh, good lurk. Appreciate you being here. Kate Zaid is here. Downs. Ooh, Downs had a weekend and a half. Holy cow. Downs is here. Scott Chick, good moron to you. King Gray is here as well. It's good to see everybody hanging out in chat. Wow, Downs here. 44 past 5 o'clock on the West Coast. Thank you for making Gaming Morning Show part of your morning. You're all talking about this question that we've already posed, so we'll get straight into the topic of the day, which is it's Chocolate Cupcake Day, and that's fine. I mean, chocolate cupcakes are fine. I mean, they're probably one of the best types of cupcakes. But what is the best part of a cupcake? And I threw out, is it frosting? Is it the cake? And Kate Zaid's are like, can we just have them together? I'm like, well, that's fine with me. I mean, having a cupcake is better than not having a cupcake, although I have some donuts to tell you about in just a little bit. But man, cupcakes are so good. But I think I'm a frosting person. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of cake. If the frosting isn't good, then I'm not like, I don't think so. And then, yeah, there's the whole frosting versus icing thing, which honestly was unintended consequences. Good moron to you, Jordy. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron!
Like, I seriously didn't think about the fact that maybe icing and frosting could be similar to scones and biscuits, right? That's the big one that I still don't understand. In UK! Like, I still don't think I understand how we got to the point where a scone is a biscuit. Never will make sense to me. Apparently, we're looking for some culinary expertise here, chat, so this is up to you. Icing appears to be thinner consistency and shinier than frosting, according to Google Images. Cakes have frosting, confirmed Kate Zaid. I say we can have both. Why not? Let's have both. Can I get frosting and icing on the same cupcake? That was Scott Chick. Scott Chick also says, whilst I await an answer from one with cake expertise, the Google answer appears to be, what frosting and icing mean probably depends partially on where you are, and partially on what your mother or grandmother thought they, beep, the UK, usually only the term icing is used. Oh, that's fine. I mean, can we just be okay with the fact that, like, icing and frosting are both pretty okay? I'm fine with it. Oh man, we had some donuts yesterday. I got a promo code, so I was gonna go get donuts anyway. That was kind of my plan Saturday night. Sometimes I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go get some donuts. That's what I want for Sunday. It'll be fun. It was football day yesterday, even though sports are dumb. And I had a promo code for Uber Eats, so instead of going to the grocery store where I was going to buy our donuts, we ended up getting them from a place we've never had before, ever. And so I had 12 new donuts. I put them in Kiki Lowe's Discord because it was Pizza Babe, shout out Pizza, had tagged me because back when we used to have Twitter fleets, which by the way, you can follow me on Twitter at HeftyGoof, pizza was great at always posting pictures from like pastry shops. And when fleets went away, that was the only thing I was really sad about, was not getting a whole bunch of cool stuff from Pizza. So Pizza tagged me in Kiki's Discord under the foods category and was pastry shop. So I re-shared the picture of donuts. There was a creme brulee donut, which I don't really like creme brulee, but I know my wife does. So I gave my wife a creme brulee donut. There was a churro cronut, which is like a croissant donut. There was one of those and like a maple one. They were both fine. The churro one was a little disappointing. It was not churro-y enough. Paging superphonic churros. But they had a French toast donut. And this thing was legitimately good, chat. I think it was my favorite one. They had a chocolate ganache one and like a Marionberry with lemon and a passion fruit poppy seed. Like, there were some really fun flavors. But I had to finish the French toast one. It was so good. And we still have more of them today. So I'm going to eat more of them. I'm not scared. What are we watching? Master Jordy says, cupcakes remind me of the critically acclaimed TV show called You on Netflix. I'm on season 3, episode 4. What is You about? And then in the National Day calendar.com, which brings us National Chocolate Cupcake Day. It even suggested watching Cupcake Wars as a way to celebrate today. Has anyone ever seen Cupcake Wars? I think it's Netflix or Food Network, one of the two. Probably Food Network. Some of the things that people can make with cupcakes or call cupcakes is pretty impressive. Down says, you guys are so odd. We gift you this beautiful language and you insist on butchering it. Listen, you can call it butchering. We can call it improving. Oh, Downs had a very, very good weekend, it seemed. Although the conspiracy still continues on Twitter. Because I have not actually seen evidence that everyone was together. But Downs met up with Copia. Okay. And that's all pretty cool. Well, Copia's shout out still wrong. So now it's Copia on Twitch. And they met up with Kiki Lowe and Superphonic. And allegedly had a good time. Allegedly. All I'm seeing is pictures of IKEA showrooms and empty glasses. So I'm not entirely sure how realistic and truthful this is. Good moron to you, Lady K.
Good moron!
It is good to see you. It is Chocolate Cupcake Day, so we're asking, what is the best part of a cupcake? You can also tell us if you think chocolate cupcakes are the best type of cupcakes. That's a possibility. Today is also Developmental Language Disorder Awareness Day. It is No Beard Day. How'd I do, chat? It's No Beard Day. In theory, I actually am really rebelling because I also haven't trimmed my beard in a very long time. We're probably at least 2 weeks. Thank you, Scott Chick. Doing great. Doing great. Global Dignity Day. There's a lot of kind of like serious feeling ones today. Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day is not one of those. Today is not the day to clean your desktop. Oh, I went really deep with this. So, clearly desktop, right? That's what it means. It meant the computer desktop. It says clean your virtual desktop day. I actually thought it meant not clean your desktop on your computer, but clean your virtual desktop. Like, for example, my wife has a job that she works remotely most of the time. So she's on a virtual desktop nearly the entire time. Right? And that's what I thought they meant by virtual desktop. And so I was like, holy cow, this is a very specific type of day of the day. But no, they mean not this desktop, but virtual desktop. It's International Legging Day. It is Healthcare Aide Day, and it is World Menopause Day. We'll have to see the person who is really good at cleaning their desk, and that's one look at Mike O. Good moron, Mike.
Oh, hey.
It's good to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's 15 past 6 o'clock on the West Coast. 9:15 out on the East. 2:15. Coming up, in the absence of our good friend Sports.Gaming, we do a really fun segment called Mike Makes Up the News.
Who needs news,
Especially the realistic news. We need the fake news.
We want real life news? Because I can... You guys like Super Mario Brothers? That's a game.
Oh, we like hour-long
Mario.
explanations of life.
Super Mario once he hates what are they called? Turtles. Yeah, turtles. He hates turtles because he jumps on them and he hurts them. Jerks.
Maybe I'm too into conspiracy theories lately. And good moron to you, Dandy.
Good moron!
Because of the whole Downs and Copia meeting up with Kiki and Super, that never happened, but they say it did.
Why do you keep?
Have you seen a picture?
No.
There's not a single picture on the internet.
There's a bunch of them.
No, there's not a single one. No one's seen a single picture of these four allegedly together. There's a nice picture of an IKEA showroom.
Okay, you know what? Kiki wasn't in any of the pictures. I'll give you that much.
Okay, so easily could have had a cardboard cutout. Okay.
That's true.
There's a picture of a guitar.
I did see Downs and Copia and Super sitting on a couch together.
I haven't even seen that on Twitter.
But Kiki wasn't there. Yeah.
See, it's a conspiracy.
Kiki's lying.
So Papa's kind of on my bandwidth here. And good moron.
Top of the moron!
To Papa Paz. Are Mario and Shredder like related?
I mean, they might be the same person. I mean, Shredder wears a mask, so I'm assuming. You know, that's a really. I think my mind just like blew up a little bit.
Yeah, Papa, thank you for sharing my brain here.
They might be the same person.
Dandy says International Legging Day. Yes, it is International Legging Day. So congratulations, you are on par, just like we are with No Beard Day. So crushing it right now.
Yeah, I don't have a beard. That's fine.
Lady K, that's so far-fetched. There's no way Kiki could be taking the pictures of the other 3 people with Kiki. No, there's no way that would happen. So,
I think Kiki is in on it. Or not Kiki. Lady K. Lady K is definitely. Hold on. Lady K, Kiki Low. They both have K in there. Is Lady K Kiki Low?
Don't get me started on Kate Zaid.
And Kate Zaid too.
Kate Gray.
They're all the same person?
Dun dun dun.
Okay. I mean, it could be.
All right, I'm happy we got that out of the way. Coming up, we're going to tell you about a Newfoundland couple that float their dream home across the inlet, or uninlet.
The inlet.
not anyone, just the inlet. Quote, the official wizard has been taken off the payroll in one New Zealand city.
Mr. Wizard?
And there's rattlesnakes everywhere under this house in California.
Everywhere.
So don't worry about it. They're everywhere. It's terrifying. We're fine, though. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible, actually.
So that's coming up. Birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us this morning, we would love to know as well. A whole lot still ahead on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Did you have a pretty okay weekend?
I had a weekend. There
Okay.
was 2 days in it. Yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah.
Did you know that today isn't still the weekend? That's weird.
Let's see. Today is Monday, October 18th. So yes, it's not the weekend.
It is not the weekend. That was a bummer.
He seems dismayed.
I'm a little I'm sorry. I've been awake for about 6 minutes. So
Well, the good news is you didn't have to see the Eagles lose yesterday.
that was really good. Or the Mets. Neither of them lost yesterday.
Not a
So
single team of yours.
bingo. Good day. Good. Gosh.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than losing to your main rival at home by a significant amount, and that's what happened to the Broncos yesterday. So sports, ugh.
You're not used to it?
No. To be honest, no. The Broncos have one of the best winning percentages in my lifetime of anyone in the NFL. Like, this is not the way things are usually like for Broncos fans. So, sucks
Let's
to
see.
be me.
Best NFL winning percentage is. I hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, you're gonna have
They're
like
the
the
worst.
Cowboys up there, Patriots, of course. Steelers is gonna be up there. I think it's Steelers, Patriots, Broncos, if I remember right.
As of 019, it's the Cowboys, the Bears, the Packers, the Patriots, and the Dolphins.
You got to look at since Pat Bullen bought the team. So we're looking at the 1980s.
What?
Well, I said in my lifetime because the Broncos were horrible
Yeah.
from 1960 to 1980.
Oh yeah,
So
you're not wrong. Could be wrong, but you're not.
yeah, it's in
That was good, right?
it's in a Broncos media guide somewhere. Excuse me, dads. Excuse me. Yes, Dandy. What can we do for you? Oh, we look beautiful today.
Oh well, thanks.
We try.
Well, thank you. That's so kind of you. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta open this thing and then click on that guy and do this thing and then do that. Yeah. Is F1 done?
No.
Oh.
No, not
Is there a lot of it left?
Yeah, probably about 6 races or so.
Oh, that's a lot.
I think it goes to like October or November, excuse me, because it is
I was
October.
gonna say we're in October.
Nice.
But we cleaned my office this weekend, and kind of moved some stuff around in anticipation of Homeboy's new digs, which are coming soon. We've made it so he can stay behind me too. So he's gonna be on the TV show
Nice.
forever.
It's Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
Hey. But it's getting the wood for his thing has proven to be very difficult. It's kind of frustrating. No, so like you need a certain kind because like there's a lot of kinds of wood, right? There's white wood and black wood and orange wood and actually they're not colors at all, but there's like pine and birch and MDF and MGF and GHI and HBO and ESPN. And there's all these kinds of woods, and it's just we need like birch, and no one has it because I don't really know why. So we went to a bunch of stores yesterday, and they're like, "Oh no, we have this." And you're like, "Great, I've asked you for this." And they're like, no, but we have this. And it's like, that's so cool. Do you have this? And they're like, no, but. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. That's so they don't answer the question. They just try to give you something else.
So the headline is Mike can't get wood.
I can't get wood.
Just wanna make
Can't
sure.
get hardwood. There's lots of softwood I
Say,
can get.
lots of balsa wood out there. If Diego wants to live and get shaped into a different type of structure, there's plenty of balsa wood.
You want to pretend to be a race car? Yeah.
Ooh, actually, if you could make Diego a little race car out of balsa wood, you'd be my hero.
Wait, like make him?
Yeah, like kind of like a Ralph in the motorcycle kind of situation. That would be cool.
Ralph in the motor. What?
Well, there's the
what
mouse in
what
the
is that?
motorcycle. That was that book that we all had to read as elementary school kids.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
Ralph and the motorcycle. So,
Ralph. Wait, what?
good morning to you, KJ.
Top of the moron.
And good morning to Kiki Lowe, if you are a real person. No, it's not that. We're not doubting the existence of Kiki. I'm doubting the existence that Kiki, Copia, Downs, and Superphonic all met up this weekend.
Kiki is Einhorn. Einhorn is Kiki. Yeah, why aren't you in any of the pictures, Kiki? That's a really good question.
Or more so, why aren't there any?
Is Kiki even real?
Why are there no pictures of you all together?
What if Kiki is a VTuber and it's actually just Superphonic? Kiki's not real at all. It's just
Superphonic.
super pretending to be. He's got like a really good VTuber thing going. Yeah.
Kiki's AI.
All right, hold on,
Like,
let's see.
again,
Let's go. Let's.
It's not on Twitter, Kiki. So if it's not on Twitter, it doesn't
Kiki.
exist.
Yeah, I don't see a Kiki. There's there's nothing in here at all. Let's see. There's somebody clip that. Look at that. That's not a picture of you. We're just chatting. Is that a Kiki? Nope.
That's true. Mike did accuse. Well, we're starting to group everyone who has the letter K in their name to potentially be Kiki.
Yeah. Who in turn is actually just super. So.
Just
So
connect
here,
the
okay,
dots, chat.
I found a picture of Super, Downs, and Kopi together, and then supposedly Kiki's in this picture, but it looks photoshopped. Like it doesn't look real, you know? Oof. Yeah. Kiki photoshopped herself into that picture. You can't. Man.
Kiki goes, I would have taken more pics, but I was killed off by my sis. Wait, is your sister the imposter?
I'm confused.
Lily gave Kiki a tough concoction to have to stomach, I believe.
Oh.
Combined
She
with
chunder?
combined with the spicy noodles from the birthday stream. So
That's terrible.
that's the conspiracy, according to Downs, is that we were worried Kiki would kill us, but really her sister got us all. It was a diversion. It was a diversion.
I'm sorry, what was it?
A diversion.
Is that your English?
No, that's from oh gosh, what's that movie? Moana. where it's the guy from Flight of the Conchords.
The Tamatoa.
Yeah, so
the
maybe
giant,
it's my New Zealand because I think
sure.
Flight of the
Spot
Conchords
on.
is from New Zealand. It's a diversion.
I fully thought I just turned the movie on for a second. That was so weird.
The immersion on the show is deep.
The immersion is incredible.
6:28 West Coast, 9:28 on the East is 2:28 for those watching in Ukraine. Kiki, that sounds awful. Chundered for 7 hours. 7 hours. That's a long time.
Were you just drinking too much? Is that the problem?
That's like a third of the day, Kiki. Holy cow.
14.
Oh, God, I can't even imagine how sore your abs were by the end of that. So
That's a heck of a workout.
that's
right?
true. That's true.
I mean, come on.
Downs, again, I have not seen a single picture on Twitter. I mean, I've given you plenty of opportunities to show me this picture, and all I've gotten is an IKEA showroom. Which, by the way,
Twitter.
whoever's IKEA that you took that picture from, impeccable. It's beautiful.
It is very nice. I hate IKEA though, because like you go in there and you're like, you know what? I need to buy a table, right? And then you come out with like a bed and like a whole bunch of new kitchen stuff and like toys. It's like Cabela's for me. Like Megan doesn't like when I go there. Cause I'm like, I'm gonna go buy a hat, and then you're like, did you buy a crossbow? Which, no.
I don't really have that problem as much. Maybe Costco would be the closest, where you go for one thing and you leave with three. But the one thing that I like about places like Costco and IKEA is at least there's some sort of food. And so you're not just going like, when I go to Target, if the Target has a Starbucks in it, fine, because at least I get a coffee out of the deal. But if I have to go to a Target that doesn't have a Starbucks, it's like maybe a cinnamon pretzel at the end of it, at the food court. I don't know.
I don't know the last time I went to a Target. I see the closest Target is like 20 minutes away, whereas like Meijer, Walmart, Kroger are all like 10 or 5. It's, they're pretty. Target's all the way down in Fishers, which is so far away.
So far.
So far.
This is the first time we've done this. It's Mike makes up the news. So we get the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news, kind of. Here's hashtag kind of expert, Mike. I don't know what we're doing, but good luck. Good luck, buddy.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. Mike makes up the news is gonna turn into Mike looks at headlines and figures out what the story is about. So let's go down where I'm on Kotaku. This is one of Sports Doc Sean's favorite websites to go get his gaming news from. So we're gonna go here, and the first bit of news is 7 weeks after launch, fewer than 800 people are playing Aliens Fireteam Elite. It's a game about shooting aliens with fire and with your team, and you're the elitist at it. So Zach Zweisen says, he says stuff about it probably in the thing. But yeah, so you have to shoot them, and 107 people have commented. That's great. Also, Sony threatens D-Brand with legal action over PS5 plates. So I'm assuming D-Brand is something that makes things for the PS5. Makes sense, right? And they're like, oh no, like you can't put your pizza on the PS5. And they're like, oh hey, well the KFC has a chicken warmer, so why can't I put my like cold pizza, on this PS5 plate? And Sony says, nah, you got to give us money. And that's according to Luke Plunkett at Kotaku. What else? This one also says news. It says remastered GTA trilogy will seemingly feature GTA V style controls and high-res textures. They're gonna make a new GTA game that's actually an old GTA game, but they're gonna say it's new and they're gonna charge you $60 for it. And it's gonna look really pretty though, and you get to walk around with it and stuff. This is according to Zach Zweisen. I'm sorry, what was that?
You read my mind. Zach Zweisen.
Yeah. Zach Zweisen says that Zach is very good at this game of writing these articles, and then people comment on it. That's great. Way to go, Zach. You're so good at this.
Was this from Kotaku as well?
They're all from Kotaku.
Yeah.
I'm just going down Kotaku. It's great. Also, you can now play Doom via Twitter, according to Zach Zweisen, because I think he's the only one that works there. So yeah, you guys like Doom? You like Twitter? Well, now you can play them together. Isn't that great? In Japan, the Xbox Series X or S is doing better than the Xbox One. Duh. We're gonna move on from that one, Brian Ashcraft, because that's just stupid. Let's see what else. What other news do we have here, everybody? We also have fixing the Diablo 2 resurrected servers sound like an absolute nightmare, according to Alex Walker. Alex Walker says, "Ooh, you know what? There's 69 comments on this news article, so this one must be a good news article." Nice. It says, "The servers are broken." And oh no, and it says "Who boy," so you know it must be a good story. So Blizzard has published a detailed post about the issues, and "Who boy, they're complicated." 69. They broke them, and when they break them, you have to fix them, and they're working on it. They hired a guy named Carl, and Carl's in there trying to figure it out.
Hey, Mike.
He's like, "Yeah,
what's out today?"
What's out where?
So there's like got to be a game or something that's out today, right?
I don't know. What's today's date? The October
18th, 2021.
Yeah. We can look at 2019 apparently. Thanks.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's super helpful. I appreciate.
Back in time.
According to, is today the 18th?
It is.
Tomorrow. Yeah. No, that's also tomorrow. Tomorrow. Also tomorrow.
Oh, the music's playing already.
On Tuesday. And now our favorite segment within a segment out today. According to VG, apparently, VG 24/7. So that's January. That's from April. July. Hold on. VG wrote a lot of stuff in this one. Today on the 18th. Coming out for your PC is Nuclear Blaze. Yeah, Nuclear Blaze on your PC. And then for our favorite segment within a segment within a segment, your morning news of the news. Your name of the morning is nothing, because literally that's the only game coming out, and it's kind of cheating because Sean usually picks it when for something he doesn't know anything about, and I don't know anything about anything, so we're not nuclear whatever. What did I say? Nuclear fusion? Yeah, that game.
Honestly, I give you kind of like an 8 out of a 10. You crushed it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Not only doing it mid-show, on the fly, as you had to because you got here 15 after the hour, but also just finding something that you could read. We have no clue if Nuclear Blaze is a real game or not. You could have made anything up, and we would have been like, "That's out today." So
and it could have, and honestly, it could have come out like 10 years ago, for all I know. I just saw October 18th.
What a win! So if you have played Nuclear Blaze, then you're living in the future.
Congrats.
And it's not our name of the morning because we didn't name. No one crowned a name of the morning today. No one is worthwhile.
Ridiculous.
So,
Ridiculous. Some cool games come out on October 28th, though.
Just you wait. 10 days from now.
Just tune in on the 28th.
We didn't post any of that, but if you want to see any of our old Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news, just search
#GMS Morning Gaming News.
You can do that on your Twitter machine. At Watch GMS.
Twitter machine.
Yep. Nice work. I'm proud of you.
My thanks.
Yeah. That's Look, it's Michael. I am Hefty Goof. Thanks for being with us. Kiki will be right back. KJ says, writes down potential takeaway. Ryan only shops if he can be fed or get a coffee. It's not a bad philosophy, though.
It's not at all. That's pretty fair, I'd say.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really like shopping, but I do like eating.
Dude, I hate shopping.
Yeah, not a big fan. Online shopping has changed my world, and I mentioned the Uber Eats yesterday, which, I definitely do respect the discussion around what's best for local restaurants and stuff. This by no means is suggesting that Uber Eats is, right? But the fact that I could get that delivered, and then 7-Eleven also delivers beer and seltzer, and what I was able to get is the seltzer that Superphonic has been talking about for months. I'd never seen it in a store, and I was able to get it. And so Superphonic and I were exchanging seltzer reviews yesterday. Topo Chico is what I had. The best Topo Chico flavor, for what it's worth, is somewhere between exotic pineapple, exotic, and tangy lemon lime. Those were my 2 9 out of 10s. The tropical mango was a 7 of 10, and the strawberry guava 3 of 10. Somebody make a good strawberry flavored seltzer, please. Anybody, please.
Yep. Saying words. I don't really know what any of that is, but we'll go with it. Guava. I'm assuming that's a fruit, right?
I think so. Guava juice.
Not to be confused with guano.
Guano.
You ever eat guano before?
Is that lizard droppings?
It's bat poop.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Diego, the gaming morning show iguana.
You had a little bit of a breakthrough, though.
Did I?
You said that we're not far off with our...
Yeah.
Diego, the gaming morning show thorny dragon.
I was really... Megan thought it was hilarious, but I was looking on a website to get the right lighting for them because they need specific lighting. They need a specific kind of like UV light as well as other light and then some other light and then the gaming show morning, gaming of the morning. And on the website, it was listed as spiny-tailed lizard. And I saw that and I said, damn it. And Megan was like, why? And I was like, well, they're not far off. And she just was like, I don't get it. So then I
Bob
played
likes
like
it.
yeah, and I played that and she was like, okay, cool. Not the Bob likes it, the whatever Bob says.
Bob says pretty okay.
That's what Bob said.
And then that got into who's that? And I was like, oh my God. Why?
Megan should watch the show.
No, she hates. She doesn't hate the show. She's just like, I don't understand any of the jokes you make. And I'm like, well, because they're funny, and you don't like fun. That's what I tell her.
Scott Chick said, I have confirmation that icing and frosting are the same thing. So what's your opinion of this? It's chocolate cupcake day. What is the best part of a cupcake, Mike?
So I'm not a huge cupcake guy, right? I don't mind them. I'll eat them. They're delicious. But I like the cupcake itself. I mean, frosting is cool, but I like the cakey part of it, the cake in the cup.
Lady K says Aldi's is about a 2-minute walk away from Lady K. So there you go, grocery store convenience. KJ, your opinion on this would be good. Is there a difference between frosting and icing? KJ says I would argue that they are absolutely different. Okay, good. So we now have this battle going on. It's because this whole thing started because we posed this question, and Kate Zaid before the show started was saying, you know what? Why can't we just have both frosting and cake? Why do we have to pick? I was like, that's fair. And then I think it was Downs being like, is frosting the same as icing? And it turned out that icing and frosting in the UK might be another scone biscuit problem. So,
Scone biscuit? I don't like scone biscuits.
I mean, I'd rather have a scone biscuit than have to go with this. What is a scone and what is a biscuit? Like, it's so confusing. It's difficult.
Well, so if I had to so the difference right between icing and frosting, I'd probably assume that icing is thinner than frosting, but it's not quite as thin as glaze. So you throw that in there too, right? I think icing is typically made with powdered sugar and liquids such as like water, milk, or juice. Icing can be drizzled or spread. Icing has more shine and has a much smoother consistency than frosting. Yeah.
It's funny you say that because KJ just said icing is thinner than frosting, but not quite as thin as glaze.
Wow,
Typically made with powdered sugar and liquids such as water, milk, or juice. Icing can be drizzled or spread. Icing has more shine and a smoother consistency than frosting.
KJ and I are on the same page, off the top of our heads.
Literally on the same page.
Literally on the same page.
All right, let's go to Newfoundland. This is in Canada. Ben Hooper has a story because there's a couple who decided, you know what? It's time to have our dream home go floating across the inlet. Not a inlet, but the inlet.
The inlet. I know that if I lived in Canada, I would float my house places. And according to Ben Hooper from Oopie, a Newfoundland Canada couple faced with the problem of moving their dream home from its former location of their property ended up taking the direct route. through more than half a mile of water. Danielle Penny said she and her boyfriend Kirk Lovell are not even married. Oh, that's brave. Kirk Lovell discovered the house that Penny had long admired on the shore of the Bay of Islands Inlet. It was going to be torn down. So they received permission from the property owners to move the structure to their own coastal property in McIvers. The couple determined moving the house by land would be too difficult, as there were too many obstacles in the way. So they hatched a plan to float the house a little over half a mile through the Bay of Islands to its new location. That sounds magical. Barrels were installed under the house, and it was tied to a metal frame loaded with old tires to keep it upright in the water. Aerial footage of the move show the house being pushed through the inlet by a series of small boats and maybe mermaids. Penny said one corner of the house dipped into the water up to a second-story window at one point during transport, and the engine of Lovell's boat died. But members of the community used their own boats to rush to the assistance of the movers and ensure the house made it to its new location. Penny said the house is drying out in its new location, and the couple hope to begin renovations soon to turn it into a permanent home for their family. There's a lot wrong with this story. So they use tires? Tires float? I thought tires sank.
Maybe if positioned correctly or used in conjunction with one another. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe they're just Canadian tires. Papa Paws, are you still here? Do Canadian tires float? Is that the thing here? I just find it so interesting that they're like, oh yeah, at one point just it went up to a second story window. I mean, that's not really like a big deal. That's the whole dang house.
At least none of their oxen drowned.
Man. That's true. They were able to ford the river successfully.
Yeah, no one died of dysentery.
I was gonna say, hopefully no one got dysentery along
Yep.
the way. That'd be pretty terrible.
Good news for you, chat. Scott Chick is going to share pictures of chocolate cupcakes on our Discord.
How's that good news? Because now then I gotta go eat a chocolate cupcake.
Well,
Double chocolate. Oh my god.
You could just get cake because apparently you don't like cupcakes.
Look at that. That looks. My god. Scott Chick, where do these come from?
Sister.
Did she make these or did she just buy them? I'm guessing she bought them since it says double chocolate with salted caramel cores. Oh my god, that sounds incredible.
Well, according to nationaldaycalendar.com, there are lots of things you can do with cupcakes, also known as fairy cakes, patty cakes, and yes, cup cakes.
You said patty cakes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, patty cakes.
That's
They've also
hilarious.
been called that. Cupcakes
Patty
that are
cakes.
spelled as one word versus as two different words, those are actually technically two different things, according to this website.
No.
National Chocolate Cupcake Day on October 18th annually celebrates the sweetness of small chocolate cakes with a dollop of frosting. One serving satisfies chocolate and cake lovers. That is a lie.
Why?
Because I will eat a significant amount more of cupcakes than just one. So I have one cupcake and I'm like, well, that was a good start. Now I'm ready for more.
Oh, she made them. Did she make them after she visited the store?
Is it one of those secret recipes that shows
Yeah,
up?
no, I totally bought this. Or I made this, I meant to say. Wow, that was... Bro.
According to the website, cupcakes can be traced back to 1796, when a recipe notation of, quote, a cake to be baked in small cups, unquote, was written in American Cookery by Amelia Simmons. The earliest known documentation of the term cupcake was in 1828, and 75 recipes for pastry, cakes, and sweet meats in Eliza Leslie's receipts book.
Oh, we're playing the fancy one. Okay.
Yeah, you wanted to try this the other day.
No, that's fine. I was just saw that it there was like a timer. I was like, what's the timer for? Yeah. Oh, it brings me to the ball. Oh, okay. That's crazy. That guy's got laser beams. What is happening?
Laser beams. And
Yeah,
sharks.
laser freaking lasers, man.
She made a cake in the shape of
I'm
an
on-
Xbox controller once too. Wow. Your sister seems to have
That's
talent.
pretty. Yeah, seriously. I'm just blowing up everybody. Is that like my superpower?
Oh, nice grab.
What's? There's a lot happening right now.
Yeah, this is
very
definitely
confused.
this is not your grandpa's Rocket League.
Well, my grandpa's dead, so just saying. Ooh, I have this thing. I'm wait, what? What do I have?
You have
It's
a
like
tornado.
A bunch of bats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You could fly it in the sky like a
Take a look. It's
dragonfly.
in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Is it reading Rainbow? I can be anything. I don't get it. What? Oh, okay. Now it's frozen. Oh, nope. Okay, I still can't hit it. That's okay.
Ah, we're losers.
They
Good
scored.
moron. Quiet I am gaming. Jumped in, said, I don't know why, but I enjoyed the word dollop. The only way
What?
not to make a mess on your face is to apparently
gosh,
eat
what?
a cupcake by tearing the bottom of the cupcake off the bottom and flip on top of the frosting and eat it like a sandwich. Okay, that's next level thinking right there.
Okay, hold on. What?
So you take the cupcake,
The official way to eat
you
is
split it in
flip?
half, and then you turn the top upside down, smash it into the bottom, and make a sandwich.
No.
No. Man,
I mean, I guess was that that's what we said the official way was.
that's the official way to eat it without making a mess of your face.
I guess. What is happening right now? Go ahead. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, gosh. I blew it up. Someone's laughing. Why are people laughing?
It's a Joker.
I pressed. Oh, I was too late. I thought I could make it. Oh, no. Can't do it. I don't understand what this one is.
Oh,
Wow.
I almost had it pulled away.
Whoa.
KJ's asking for more pictures of these cupcakes.
Yeah, seriously. This guy's song is all-star and it's really bothering me.
Remember, just go to the library. LeVar Burton will show up behind you and whisper, "Take a look."
Oh, LeVar. Oh, why just I teleported.
Yes, there's one that makes you
I can
switch
hit
spaces.
cars. Oh, I can only do it once. That's silly. Oh, dang you, bro. I can actually say that because his name's Bro. Oh, okay. That one did that. Cool. Is this supposed to be like a haunted thing? Or is this always available?
Nope, this is.
Oh
just
no,
a
that's
temporary.
like Batman. Oh, I
It's
saw
a
the
DC
bat signal.
special.
What's so special about DC? Nothing. Can't get there. Can't. Nope. Not making it. Whoa. Oh, fudge nuggets.
Nice, Mike.
Hey, I don't know what I did. That's the
scored.
best kind. Well, I mean, I know I scored, but oh, that dude was on our team. Oh, we're blue, everybody. I was like ramming into him, trying to get the ball away from him because I thought he was on the other team. Oh, okay, he got me. No, someone got me back. Was that you?
It was probably me.
I got wrecked, noob. Nope.
According to
Nope.
one KJ, LeVar's daughter, Mika, is a D&D nerd and very into
Cool.
horseback riding.
Does she play D&D while she's on a horse? Because That would be rad. Oh, nope. I knocked that one away. Oh, that was cool. Minus the explosion part. I have one set of dice. Well, that was something.
Yeah, you wanted to play it on Friday.
No. I'm not against it. It's just there was a
He
lot.
likes the special mode.
It was a lot happening.
He likes the LTL. I'm so happy. It's 6:53 West Coast time. We're behind on birthdays here. It's time for the birthdays this day in gaming history.
We are like that.
If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us celebrate with you. We do have a community birthday coming up tomorrow that we know about, so stay tuned for Tuesday's edition.
We're not going to tell you, though.
Yep, we won't tell you until tomorrow, at least.
Suckers.
So, today's birthday is this day in gaming history. First birthday to let you know about is, of course, composer Howard Shore. Turned 75. Of course.
He was the musical director for Saturday Night Live just once.
And I definitely didn't read that as Howard Stern at first.
No, I did the same thing.
And I was like, composer
this isn't
Howard Stern. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, I just took the picture and I was like, that's definitely not Howard Stern. But no, it was.
Let's see. Actor Joe Morton is 74. Stage, television, and film actor. Was also the worked with film director John Sayles in The Brother from Another Planet, City of Hope, and Lone Star, according to Wikipedia.
Like the band Lone Star?
It sounds like a show or a movie, a film. Let's see. Producer Chuck Lorre turns 69 today.
Nice.
69 for Chuck Lorre.
Nice. He developed the Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men, so he's one of those guys. He does those things, shows.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is 61.
Jeez. This fun fact is awful. Says he once appeared in an episode of Friends. Great.
I mean, he did. So
that's accurate. I guess we're not wrong.
If he was 62 today, okay, then
62.
Then if you were to split his age, be 36. No, that's more. That's 72.
Yeah, it'd be 20.
31.
26.
It'd be 31.
25.
Split. Get it? Because Jean-Claude Van Damme is
yeah.
Musician Wynton Marsalis is 60 today.
He's got a lot of Grammy nominations. He's got a couple wins. He's a musician. He looks like he plays the trumpet, maybe.
Singer Neo, Schaefer Shamir Smith is Neo's real name.
I credit Neo with how I wooed my wife. So thanks, Neo.
42 today. How'd you woo your wife?
I made a series of really funny videos. So we went to Oregon on a trip as friends. That's where she fell in love with me because I was making videos of things while playing Independent Woman in the Miss Independent, not Independent Woman, in the background, and it was funny. She says, "That's when I know you were Goofy," and I was like, "Yep, that's me, Goofy."
How's Neo go into that then?
He sang the Miss Independent song. Right? I think so.
I mean, my brain, when you say Miss Independent, goes to Kelly Clarkson, so.
Okay, that's fair.
Miss Self-Sufficient.
Yeah, no. Definitely a Neo song.
Okay. Olympian Lindsey Vonn turns 37 today.
Sure does. She's got a great collection of guys she used to date.
And a lot of gold medals as well.
Yeah. She's a really good skier. She skis.
WNBA runner-up Brittney Griner is 31 today. Plays for the Phoenix Mercury. Lost to the Chicago Sky in the WNBA Finals.
Oh.
Only NCAA basketball player to score 2,000 points and block 500 shots. Cracked.
That's crazy.
Frida
She's been playing for a long time.
Pinto turns 37, actress.
Cool. She was in Slumdog Millionaire.
And actor Zac Efron turns 34.
Zach.
They're remaking Three Men and a Baby?
Why?
Okay.
This is really getting out of hand, people. Getting really out of hand. Stop remaking movies. Make new movies.
Zac Efron in Greatest Showman, though, superb. Did really good job.
They should make one called like Three Men and a Tortoise.
Three Men and a Lizard. It's the name of our show.
There you go. There you go.
And then
starring Ryan, Mike, and Sean, and Diego.
And then when Austin's here, we'll have Three Men, a Lizard, and Austin.
and a lady. Oh, okay.
All right. Any
And
other
I
birthdays?
prefer Austin. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of them in here. Is anyone else 69? No. It's Mike Ditka. Ditka turns 82. The Bears. Martina Navratilova turns 65. She can retire now.
Great.
Way to go, Martina. Who else? We got Tyler Posey is 30. I don't know who that is. Joe Bryant, no relation to Kobe, is 47. Josh Grayson is 41. He was on American Idol. I don't remember which one he was. And finally, for your your birthday within a birthday within a birthday, Vincent Spano is 59.
10 years away.
Yeah. 10
It's
years away.
this day in gaming history. You get a chance to play because 1985 is on this list. Do you want to play lawsuit or not lawsuit?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Do you want lawsuit or not?
I haven't read any of this. Lawsuit.
Okay.
Ding!
That's just locked in. It doesn't mean you won. 1985, Nintendo test releases the Nintendo Entertainment System in the United States. It was in New York City. Special displays were set up in a whole bunch of stores. 50,000 of the available 100,000 units are sold by Christmas. Of course, the NES had the 1.79 megahertz 6502 processor and generated images with 256 by 240 resolution in 16 colors. The NES, of course, came with a robotic operating buddy and the Zapper light gun. Price is US $125. 17 game cartridges available at the launch of the game system. I'm sorry, you were incorrect. It was not a lawsuit.
That sounds pretty. Pretty lawsuitish to me. I don't know what you're
What's
talking
the
about.
robotic operating buddy?
I'm sorry. What?
Okay, so it says the NES comes with the robotic operating buddy and the Zapper light gun.
Maybe that's what they called the controller. I don't know.
I hope so, because if that's the case, I will never call my controller a controller anymore. I will call it the robotic operating buddy, the Rob.
Remember, I got an NES in 1986 on Christmas.
Aw.
I
Actually,
barely got to play it because my uncle and my dad just played it a lot.
honestly, I think we might have got our NESs on the same day.
Very possibly.
I
very
also got
possibly.
mine for Christmas. Unlike your experience, my parents played it a little bit on Christmas Day, my family, I should say. And then they never touched it again. You know what happened to the NES? I moved it into my room.
Of course you did. And then you're like, well, I saw that I was the only one playing with it, so I thought I'd move it in here. And then parent goofs were like, all right.
Sounds good. Just don't bug me anymore. 1994, Sega releases Sonic and Knuckles video game. That was not a lawsuit. Sorry.
Definitely not.
You get that one correct. So,
Ooh, yes.
2001, Sony celebrated the first anniversary of the PlayStation 2 at a private party at St. Regis Hotel in Century City, California, according to CapeOlson.com. Shipments of the system at that
Nice.
point were 8.6 million.
Great. Way to go, PS2. I had one of those too. Eventually, took me a while.
That's
but
the
I got
only
it.
one I didn't own. Funny enough, I had.
See, I was a Sony guy back in those times, and then the 360 came out, and I was like, yes, please.
That's when you switched. Now you're a PC gamer.
Whoosh. Is that the Switch noise? No. Okay.
2004, Capcom released Mega Man 03 for Game Boy Advance. Next year, Rockstar put out The Warriors video game for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Same year, Nintendo put out Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for GameCube. And the same year, Sony put out Colossus for PlayStation 2. So many games. 2006, with their old logo, Namco Bandai put out Bounty Hunt. No, not Bounty Hunters, Bounty Hounds for PlayStation Portable. Is it like you were searching around for people using just Basset Hounds?
Probably. That's what I would assume. Right?
I think that's
You're
a
like,
safe
hey.
assumption, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2006, The Godfather the game came out for a whole bunch of machines. In 2007, the E for All Expo video game show is held in California, 18,000 attend. In 2011, Warner Brothers put out Batman Arkham City for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
That was a great game. I spent many hours playing that game.
Same year, Ratchet and Clank All for One came out. And 2011, The Sims 3 Pets video game for a whole bunch of machines.
Pets. I love pets.
All right, there's your This Day in Gaming History and birthdays. Good job, chat. Proud of you. You'll be proud of me, Mike. You want to know why?
Yes, I do.
Because I actually looked at how long you'd be here today.
And it wasn't on there.
So at least I did, and that's important. But you're also working on our top 10 list, which is exciting because our top 10 list next hour comes from recipes.howstuffworks.com, and it is the top 10 cupcake flavors.
My internet just go out. I'm back.
Yum. This is delicious. Top 10 list. Yummy. Mummy. Bummy. Cry cakes? All right.
Yeah, that's what they call them over there.
When we return from the break, will you be here?
Yeah, I'll be here for like another half hour.
All right, we're gonna have.
I have to make up my time lost.
Yeah, you didn't put in PTO, so.
Yeah, gotta make it up.
Ooh, and Lady K talked about muffins earlier, and I didn't mention it, but yeah, muffins are pretty okay too. So I'm not just a cupcake person. Muffins are fine.
Okay.
All right, we'll come back with more next hour. Top 10 lists in sports.
Departes.
Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Hi, I'm Bob from Gaming Morning Show. You know, the voice from the box. As the proud owner of an amazing voice, I, like many of you, am familiar with the amazing voice of our friend Austin Attack. Her very popular music is available as a points redemption on her stream at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. However, it is Austin's sound effects that are the real hidden gem. So today, we are offering you the greatest sound effects ever created by Austin Attack. Previously, these individual sound effects were only available for easy in-home playback by searching hours of VODs. But now, thanks to GMS, you can listen to these one-of-a-kind sound effects with our special edition 16 CD, 35 cassette tape, 1 Laserdisc set. For the first time, you can own Austin saying, "Beach."
Beach.
Plus, who can forget Austin makes a car
What
noise?
sound do cars make? Vroom, vroom.
Or that time that Austin tried to make the noise a dodgeball makes.
And then like a ball, like, like.
No.
I was trying to make like a dodgeball sound.
And if you order now, we'll include the best of Grimm sound effects at no additional charge.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Grimm. Get the best of Austin Attack's special effects collection by sharing random cat pictures in our Discord. Please keep in mind this collection is fictitious, and you'll never actually receive anything except our love. And isn't that better anyway? Order your collection. Austin Attack. Songs for the beach.
Beach.
By calling 555, put it on a pancake, or visit our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. Our fulfillment department is standing by, which means you'll probably never see anything. They're so fired. GMS, coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day, and Sports, Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. No. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day, and Sports. Join our Discord, and become a Patreon. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. It is Monday, October 18th, 2021. Thanks for being here on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and everywhere the Gaming Morning Show is sold. That is Look, It's Myko. I am Hefty Goof. Thank you so much. It is Monday. We missed you over the weekend. Hope everyone had as good of a weekend as possible. Mike's was incredibly hectic. You rearranged the office, so are you happy with the change?
Yeah, very much so. I really like what we did. It honestly, it makes it feel a lot more open too. Just kind of moving the stuff around. So I'm pretty content. Muy contento, as they say. I don't know who they are.
You have the scarf still out. The angle of the camera is a little bit different. You can still see the tank over there.
Yep. There's a pretty good view of the tank over yonder. Yeah, I think it works. It'll be great once Diego gets his new digs. It also makes it pretty feasible for him to. So I put my tower under my desk now instead of over way over there, and I'm gonna run a cord to here with a camera, and we're gonna run the Diego cam.
Nice.
Diego, the camera lizard. Doesn't really work, I guess.
Kate was busy drinking mead over the weekend at the Renaissance Fair. I have one memory from a Renaissance Fair. Cool. I've only gone to one. And I was in the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
I was visiting my grandparents in Arizona. We were trying to do something that wasn't just sitting at the house hanging out with my grandparents. And so they were like, hey, Renaissance Fair, you want to go? We're like, sure. My only memory of that thing was there was some show, you know, like you go to fairs and like there's some stage entertainment that's timed at a certain amount, like 10 o'clock, come watch Mike juggle. Okay. So we went, and this is in Arizona, very near a retirement community. Okay. And it was 10:02. The show hadn't started yet. And some old dude next to me, and I say that in the sense that, listen, I was like 17 years old. Some old dude next to me goes, what time does the show start? Because they were late. And now, for some reason, my brain always goes to whenever it's like a minute or two past the show start time, including this one, my brain goes, what time's the show start? So, we have a Halloween event coming up that starts on October 24th. We're very excited about this. Fudge Village with GMS Plays, a GMS After Dark Halloween special, and Dead by Daylight GMS Games special event with, hey, it's Brendan _TTV, who just showed up.
Good moron.
Good moron, Brendan. Also, we're going to have a Hocus Pocus table read as well. So very excited about all of that. It's the GMS Halloween event starting on October 24th. We had a request for you to be full screen. So this is Look, It's Mike O's new office. Look at this thing.
I lost my... Yeah, I mean, it's not really new, right? We just put the bookshelf is now back there. And there's some of my stuff up on it right here. This is an empty shelf. I don't know what the heck to put there. And then you can put the dogs. There's the dogs right there when they're here. Everyone's home, though, so they're not going to be here. And then there's Diego. Yeah, he got a new cave. We got him a new cave this weekend. And he really likes it. He really likes his little cave.
I have one question, though. So, how does Barry feel about being demoted?
He's over there.
I know, but he's not
in the
camera.
same place he's always been.
No camera time anymore.
Barry hasn't been on camera for a while.
I know. How does he feel about it?
What do you think?
It was Sasquatch.
He's smiling, so I think he's happy.
Okay. Barry does not to be on cam to be happy. So
yeah, no, good or bad? What do you think?
Quiet says your shelf looks a little scrunched, so just move some of that to the Bear shelf.
What?
Also, KJ would like to know who Barry is.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Someone doesn't know who Barry is?
Yeah. KJ predates...
Sorry, KJ.
No, Barry predates KJ.
What looks scrunched, Quiet? So this is my Marvel shelf. You got Iron Man and your Thor's hammer and Captain America's mask and shield. And the Hulk is there and Thanos is over here. And Spider-Man and Bigfoot are here. Bigfoot isn't Marvel, but he keeps Spider-Man company. And then here you have Bean, Thanos, and a Lorax Unless thing. And Falcon and the Winter Soldier here. And up here is a custom cover of Captain America that a friend of mine made. And then here is a ukulele that I don't know how to play. But I've owned for 10 years, so that's cool. So this shelf will have some stuff on it. I just don't know.
That's where our Christmas present was before Mike shipped it.
No, your Christmas present was like here. Because the books used to be there. But then I put them down here because I don't read them. So I need to find something here. There's the Oculus right there. Because I'm a gamer, and gamers have that, right? No, something. Yeah.
Here, I think Quiet just wanted to make a bear pun, which was hilarious in my brain. So, because we have a bear.
Yep.
And now we have a bear.
Bear.
Shelf.
Yeah. It's not busy. It's called collecting or something.
KJ, we'll work on getting you a picture of
a bear. Yeah, I'll hook you up. If it wasn't so much effort to like move around the camera, I would show you. But it took like forever to get the camera to where it needed to be. So
I kind of wish that you had like a 360 cam in your office. So at any point you could.
Xbox 360.
Well, so at any point you could show us like a 360-degree view of the room.
That guy just hit me. That wasn't very nice. Ow! He hit me again.
Oh no! So close.
Oop. So did Tom Brady over here.
We have Tom Brady on our team?
Oh, fudge nuggets. I don't know. Brady's 20101 is on our team. Yeah, take that.
Tom
Suckers.
Brady just beat the Eagles the other day.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically the Eagles beat the Eagles the other day. That happened last week though, so it doesn't count anymore.
Good morning to you, Digital Doc. It is good to see you.
Digital Doc, bad, terrible takes, as they call them on the internet.
Yeah, have you officially changed your name at this point, Doc?
Terrible takes.
Down
this
says
song.
it works with UK slang as bear can also be used as very, so it is bear bear. I don't know if Batman's in Rocket League. Like, I don't think Batman makes an appearance, but like, there's the Bat
No.
Signal, and there's probably a Batmobile.
There's a Batarang is one of the things too.
True. I mean, that's clearly Gotham City, because everyone knows what Gotham City looks like.
Speaking of Batarang, that's funny. Oh no, I pulled it the wrong way. Oh crap. Thanks, Tom Brady. Those are lasers?
Laser beams.
Whoa, I didn't realize I shot lasers. That was kind of cool.
Oh, it brings me to the ball. Okay, the little boomerang thing. Not the batarang, but the
Yeah.
the grapple.
Oh, no, get the ball.
Nice. Go, Mike!
Oh, you stinker nuggets.
That might have been my fault. I accidentally, like, hit my L3 and the magnet thing activated. I was trying to clear the road for you. I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I tried to hit my brakes and, like, I just screwed up.
Nope, can't do that. I still can't do the double jump.
I have to figure
Like,
it
successfully. There's...
out. Too much going on in this game for my 4 hours of sleep brain.
I don't fully understand what the tornado does, but okay.
The tornado makes it go high into the sky, like a dragonfly.
Take a look. Is it in the book? No, that guy.
Oh, come on! Wasn't within range, or else that was going smacked into the goal.
Oh, Jolly Boy John, you're a jerk. I used the Batarang thing. I thought I used it well, but apparently not.
The Joker laugh thing is not fun.
All right, here we go. I need to get
too
it.
high.
Come on. Quick. Get there. Oh,
Nice, that's going in. Oh, nice save.
I got the spiky things, but I can't get to the ball.
Go, Mike!
Yeah, I got the ball. Oh, they went away. That's stupid.
Yeah, I had the spiky things too.
Yeah, get it. Go in the hole.
Oh, they saved it!
I have like 9 shots on goal in this game. Oh, why did you do that?
Well, because they were running away.
Oh, you did that? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I got zipped. My car's malfunctioning.
Oh. Go away, John boy.
Go, Mike! Go, Mike!
Oh, come back. Ball, come back. Nope,
No way.
no.
That guy's cracked.
Butthole.
All right, coming up, we got list of the day right after this game. You're gonna love it. It's Brendan. If you didn't know, and anyone else just joining us, it's Chocolate Cupcake Day. So we're asking, what's the best part of a cupcake?
Chocolate. That's how they say it in places.
Is it?
Sure.
Almost scored it.
That was funny.
right, 7:23 West Coast time is
Excuse me, I burped.
10:23 out east, 3:23 for those watching in the UK. It's a Developmental Language Disorder Awareness Day. It is No Beard Day. We're crushing it today. Global Dignity Day, Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day, International Legging Day, Healthcare Aide Day, and World Menopause Day.
Does that mean like clear your browsing history?
No, but what I was wondering was, I thought it was virtual desktop, meaning like I remote in for my job and I use a virtual desktop. That's the one I have to clean, not my actual computer desktop. But it was literally meaning not my actual desktop. So, very confusing. Very confusing. Man,
Yeah,
KJ,
clean something.
this whole eating it in sandwich form. I've never had a cupcake in sandwich form, chat, ever.
No, that's because it's blasphemy. You usually
See,
eat it like it's a sandwich.
I don't think it's blasphemy, but I just had never thought of it.
That's a lot of work. Whereas I could just take the wrapping off and then shove the whole thing in my mouth, and then we're good.
That's true. I have a pretty big mouth.
Yeah. You're good.
Yep.
That's all
done.
you got to do.
Want to see a magic trick? Here's a cupcake, and then gone.
Gone. Magic. Magic.
Chris Obenshane from February 2021 writes on HowStuffWorks.com. 10 most popular cupcake flavors, but not just that. It tells us why. Why? I will admit, yeah, without the beard, it's easier to eat a cupcake, especially because this is like 2 weeks of growth right here, and so like my hair is starting to kind of dip below the lip line.
Yeah.
I got one that I
that's
think
rough.
is getting all the way across. Like it's almost like it looks like I'm trying to stitch my mouth together.
It's weird.
I need to trim. That's what I'm trying to say.
There you go. There's a lot to say when I need to trim.
I could have
with
just
this.
said I need to trim my beard, right? I could have said that.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That wouldn't be on brand. So
Yeah, I'm with you quite. I don't really like that when they're in my mouth. When they start to fall off and they're in my mouth. Anyway,
1-0.
number 10 on this list is vanilla. Vanilla cupcakes are a waste of cupcake. Vanilla anything is a waste of anything. Okay.
whoa.
No,
whoa,
listen.
whoa.
You
No,
put in all
no.
you put in all that work to make something baked, and then you're like, I'm gonna make this taste as vanilla boring as possible.
Vanilla bean is delicious.
It's like you go to the aisle and you get some ice cream, which I don't like ice cream anyway. And they're like, I'm gonna have some vanilla ice cream today. Ooh.
You need vanilla bean because it tastes good.
Vanilla bean is better than vanilla.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But vanilla is fine. I like vanilla.
Whatever. Anyway, chances are you've had a vanilla cupcake, usually at like a boring wedding or something. So,
Who has cupcakes at weddings?
cupcakes at weddings are great because then you don't have to wait for the cake to be cut. You just go up there and grab your cupcake. Bam! Instant gratification.
Ridiculous.
Okay, I'm probably being a little harsh on vanilla, but
You're being like way harsh.
I'm just saying, like, if there was a spread of cupcakes, maybe there's 4 flavors, KJ.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one I'm gonna want is vanilla, even if it's like strawberry compote, which is really good actually.
Vanilla's the first one I'm going for. Vanilla
Yeah.
cake.
Okay.
9.
9 is if you're basic AF, you'll really like this one. Pumpkin.
It's the best.
I love pumpkin. Do you know that indigenous North Americans have been growing pumpkins for approximately 5,000 years? But how long have they been eating pumpkin cupcakes? Probably the same. Pumpkin-flavored foods are extremely popular during the fall and winter months, and the pleasant taste of these large orange fruits appear in everything from pie to beer, so it should come as no surprise that pumpkin cupcakes are all the rage leading up to Halloween and throughout the holidays. So, yeah, pumpkin is clutch. Pumpkin is very good. I'm in the boat where I do pumpkin all year long, so I'm not a basic AF. I'm a pumpkin devotee. So, not amputee, devotee.
I thought you said EOV or something like that. I was like, what is this an acronym I don't understand?
EOV.
I just
Electronic Ovulation Vulture.
ovulation vulture.
I don't know.
I remember now. I sat in line a drive-through at Burgerville on Saturday. Was not my plan, but the drive-through was the only thing open. Yeah, the dining room was closed, so it took forever. But I got a pumpkin milkshake, and it was pretty okay. I also got something called the Vampire. I don't know. I can't remember what it was called, like Vampire Chaser or something. Anyway, It was a burger that had a ton of garlic, which was great. Tasted good. Downside was, I worked later that night, had to wear a mask for roughly 3 hours, and every time I burped, it was an adventure. Number 8 is really succinct because it's banana, and anything that's not a banana, other than banana bread, is usually gross. The good news is cupcakes are basically like banana bread. So,
Okay.
like, do you like artificial like banana flavor, like Runts? Remember Runts? And you get the banana, and you're like,
Oh, no, banana, anything that's not a banana is gross. However, like the banana, God, what are they? The stretchy taffy,
Laffy
Laffy Taffy? Banana Laffy Taffy is the worst. Oh my gosh.
see,
Awful.
I used to think the same thing.
7,
But I tried some banana Laffy Taffy at the end of the last year's Halloween basket. They were
You were
fine.
desperate.
Yeah,
You were
exactly.
desperate.
They were fine in
Yes.
that moment. So
Number 7 is a close personal favorite of mine, which I have not yet had, which makes me sad. But it's coffee. Coffee flavored cupcakes may sound bizarre to some people, but they make perfect sense when you think about it. After all, there's coffee cake, which is very different than coffee. Ice cream, candy, even tiramisu contains a distinctive coffee taste. Coffee flavored things are okay if they're not coffee. Not a fan. I will eat it if I have to, but I don't like coffee ice cream. Nah, not really into it. I mean, to be fair, if it tasted like creamer, I would probably eat it more. But yeah, coffee flavored things are just they're okay, I guess.
6,
coffee flavored cupcakes, yeah. Coffee flavored ice cream, yeah. So they're
Coffee flavored coffee. Get in my mouth.
number 6 is chocolate, which it's surprising to see this far down the list because chocolate just makes almost everything better.
Yeah.
Let's face it, just everyone loves chocolate, and no wonder many of the compounds contained in chocolate cause receptors in the brain to chemically induce feelings of pleasure. That's probably one of the reasons Nutella is so good.
I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
Apparently, perhaps
It's not chocolate, it's hazelnut.
the main reason that chocolate cupcakes are so popular is because they use a winning combination, chocolate on chocolate. And that's where I go. This is why I probably dislike vanilla, is chocolate on chocolate. Best way to go. Chocolate cupcakes, chocolate frosting. Chocolate cake, chocolate frosting. You have vanilla, it just wastes space.
5,
Number 5. Sorry, I turned to my timesheet late this morning and I wasn't yelled at, so that's good. 5, lemon. Who loves lemon? If you're hobo toes, you surely love lemon. Biting into a lemon cupcake isn't anything like sinking your teeth into an actual lemon. Accurate, because one's a fruit and one's a cupcake. Although there will be a definite bit of tartness with the cupcake, the amount of which is determined by the recipe, the overriding sensation should be sweet. In fact, that's what makes this variety so popular. I really like lemon cupcakes or lemon cakes. Like, they taste really, really good if done correctly. Wow. Sorry, I just read KJ's. Wow. Okay. Lemon. Oof, I can't even continue. Lemon stuff are great. Good God.
You right there?
Lemon Jolly Ranchers? That's a thing?
Yeah, I've never had a lemon Jolly Rancher.
Huh.
4,
Go figure.
KJ, this is what Mike read. Chocolate cake is best served into a trash can.
That's my thing. You're infringing upon my gimmick. So I keep looking over here because that's where the camera used to be. Now it's in the middle. You're infringing upon my gimmick. So that's number 1. Number 2. Wow, it's a hot take.
Number 4 is peanut butter. And
4,
I'd like to apologize to vanilla because I found a cupcake flavor that's worse than vanilla.
No.
Peanut butter, anything that's peanut butter flavored, if it's not Reese's, it's just not good. Peanut butter cookies are fine because they're made from like regular peanut butter. But when you make the natural peanut butter flavor is one of the worst flavors in the history of Earth. It's like when you get those like real peanut butter cups. Ugh. Anyway, enjoy peanut butter.
Can I ban
cupcakes.
you
3.
from the chat? This is ridiculous.
Even
Peanut
number-
butter is incredible.
Even number 3 is better than number 4.
Well, yeah, because it's number 3, which is ahead of number 4, so it makes sense. Duh. Number 3 is carrot cake, which I would disagree about the peanut butter part because it's amazing. Okay, no, quiet. There are lots of wrong opinions. You must be new here. It's carrot cake. Carrots have been a principal ingredient in European sweet cakes since the Middle Ages. The reason for this is simple. Carrots have more sugar than just about any other vegetable. And that's according to Davidson. So whoever you are, Davidson, thanks for telling us. Even if you have an aversion to carrots, you'll probably still like carrot cake cupcakes. Carrot cake cupcakes are pretty good. They're pretty delicious. As long as it's done right and you have cream cheese frosting on it. If you don't have cream cheese frosting on it, you're doing it wrong and you should not be allowed to cook or
2,
bake.
The only good use for cream cheese frosting ever. Everything else.
I mean, that's what else are you going to use it with, right?
Number 2 is red velvet, which honestly I loved red velvet a whole lot more when I thought it was something special. Turns out it's just chocolate, and it hurts my soul. So, but apparently, if you can put red velvet at 2 and chocolate at 6, you get yourself a list.
Well,
They're pretty.
you're in for a treat.
So that's nice.
1.
This one's kind of stupid, actually. Number 1 is chocolate and vanilla. So when you put them together, forget the fads. Chocolate and vanilla cupcakes are timeless. These scrumptious desserts combine the two most essential sweet tastes into an unbeatable concoction that's always in style. You can find chocolate and vanilla cupcakes everywhere, from the trendiest cupcake shops to elementary school cafeterias. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you put them together, it's not terrible, but I don't see how that's number 1. That's kind of stupid, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
It's like a cop-out. Just make red velvet number 1, and we'll call it good.
I just kind of have a feeling like they got to number 2 and they were like, okay, great, we got 9 of them.
Crap.
Someone find me another cupcake flavor. Oh, crap. We don't have one.
I should have wrote like cherry. Not cherry. Yeah, not a cherry cupcake. What's another
Strawberry
cupcake?
compote. You could have done that.
But that's like that's a topping. That's not a
Well, like
cupcake.
you bake it into the cake.
No, you can't. I don't think you can do that.
Maybe have like a gooey center. Yes, prototype. Even Oreo cupcakes.
What?
Yeah, strawberry cupcake.
There's another list here that's the top 25. We want to do it again.
Ugh, no.
I'm gonna close this window because it's making me sad.
So there you go. Those are your top 10 cupcake flavors. Yum. This is delicious. Top 10 list. Yummy, mummy, bummy cry cakes from howstuffworks.com.
Oh, that's the name of my band in high school.
That's good.
So weird.
Apple
Coming to the
dumplings.
stage. Yum, this is delicious. Top 10 list yummy mummy bummy cry cakes.
It's like
On the main
Real
stage.
Monsters, the old show on Nickelodeon. Good, Hofbrew's here. It's good to see you, buddy. Please don't ever make that sound again.
Which one?
The only reason Hofbrew always builds us up, and that's what is important. So, yeah. Thank you, buddy.
I don't like that Hofbrew. That's not nice.
Prototype says, dislike birthday flavor cupcakes. Does not taste like a party. What's birthday flavor? Is that like the funfetti?
Funfetti, yeah.
So
yeah.
overrated. Awful.
Yeah.
My wife loves that stuff, and rainbow chip, whatever, icing. What a waste. It's so not chocolatey. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right. It's 7:37. Mike has to go and do big boy stuff. So,
I actually have to go shower because I didn't do that yet. So,
what do you want to take us with you, or are you good?
I mean, you can come if you guys want. It'll be fun.
I imagine you, when they remodeled the office, you put in the shower cam, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, we're remodeling the bathroom sometime here in the next year, and I'll make sure that we put camera on that list of things.
Good.
So
I think
I'll go tell
will
Megan
love
right
that.
now. See
Yeah.
what she says.
Love it.
Who is probably in the shower.
All right.
Megan's in the shower.
Everyone say goodbye to Mike. Goodbye, Mike.
Bye to Mike.
Bye, Mike. Bye, Mike. I'm Hefty Goof. I'll take you the rest of the way. It'll be fun. Your mouth is broken, Hefty. Listen. We talked about this yesterday. Hofbrew watched the game with me yesterday. And we had another discussion about funfetti. I don't know why people love that flavor so much. It's a vanilla cupcake with some, like, sprinkles in it. Yes, that is true, though. Any frosting with cookies, you do got homemade Dunkaroos. So, yes. Brennan says, if you make your own funfetti, it is much tastier that way. Whatever. It's vanilla. What a waste. We work so hard to get a chance to eat chocolate in our lives. We waste it on vanilla. Prototype, though, I think I would like to try to call them birthday flavor cupcakes the rest of my life. It's better than Funfetti. Let's go to this place. New Zealand is where we should go. Elise Wanchel. I don't know where from, but this is the person who wrote it. Says the official wizard has been taken off the payroll. That's right, in Christchurch, in New Zealand. They're going to stop paying the official wizard of the town, just over $10,000 US. They're going to stop doing this in December. Now, apparently, the New Zealand news site Stuff reported that Ian Brackenbury, Channel, one of the two, a.k.a. the Wizard, has been serving in that capacity since the olden days of 1998. That's right. And so over the past few decades, I suppose, that person's made roughly $258,825 US dollars to, quote, provide acts of wizardry and other wizard-like services as part of a promotional piece for the city of Christchurch. The council assistant chief executive Lynn McClelland told Stuff that the council made the, quote, difficult decision to fire their local mage because, quote, the promotional landscape of the city is changing. It would like to fund offerings that, quote, will increasingly reflect our diverse communities. The wizard, who frankly, according to the author, should have used his powers to see this coming, said the city council has, quote, no imagination. And the project's, quote, an image of bureaucrats drinking lattes on the boulevard. Apparently the person, this person who's had this title actually has a driver's license that says, quote, the Wizard. He earned himself a TripAdvisor rating of 4 out of 5 stars. He moved to the country in the 1970s and was a fixture ever since. Told CNN that he views himself less as Gandalf and more as a goofball or a showman who brings joy to the city. Quote, every day the world gets more serious, so fun is the most powerful thing in the world right now. The Wizard also emphasized the stuff that the pink slip from the city won't stop him from being himself. Quote, it makes no difference. I will still keep going. They will have to kill me to stop me. Unquote. So, I guess if your dream was to become the next Wizard of Christchurch, that dream might be dead. At least temporarily. So. Oofty. My mouse is not liking me right now. I was a little concerned the Wizard was about to take us all down. Everything is fine. Calaf says, what kind of Dolores Umbridge nonsense is that? Oh, you'll have to ask the city of Christchurch. Yeah, exactly. Brendan had this dream. Was going to be the next mage. Which, by the way, what's the difference between a wizard and mage? Are those synonymous? I don't know. Going to be the next Wizard of Christchurch. No more. So. It was a fun story. Elise Wanchel. Thank you. That's a lot of money. $16,000 New Zealand. I mean, that's not a bad little side gig, right? Some people should say you should be like making Instagram stores and Spotify playlists. The whole time, all you need to do is get elected official Wizard of Christchurch. And you would have been in pretty good shape, so. Hey, the choices are yours, y'all. Brendan does believe those are synonymous, so. Wow. Again, Hofbrew. Could you maybe, like, say something nice today? Coming over with all this heat. But yes, I have no clue who Dolores Umbridge is. Is that a Harry Potter thing? Yeah, I've never seen Harry Potter. So if that helps you understand what Hofbrew's getting at. All right, at least I guessed correctly. That's a win. Brendan says Final Fantasy just calls them mages. Okay, fair enough. I don't have much experience with Final Fantasy, so. Hofbrew, I do hope your Monday's going well. Hofbrew elected not to hang out with me last night. Decided he wanted to go home instead of hanging out with his good old friend Hefty Goof, so... I got this poor guy twisted in my hurricane. Hey, we scored, though. That's good. Harry Potter is also a book series. Lol. Scene. What? Harry Potter? They wrote books? I tried to read... Okay, here's my Harry Potter story. Okay. So Harry Potter was very popular. I tried to read it in Spanish. Because at the time, I was dating a person whose primary language is Spanish. And so, I was trying to learn Spanish. I made it 17 pages into that book. It was fine. But it turns out, like, Wizards just not my jam. I mean, you have Lord of the Rings, which I had to watch all of those because of trying to hang out with people. Coworkers wanted to go see the third one. So I watched the second and third Lord of the Rings films on the same day. So I basically watched 17 hours straight of Lord of the Rings. I'd watched the first one whilst making phone calls during the show. Like, I was watching the first movie, and I had time to go call my now wife several times. I think I went out there, talked for maybe 2 hours, and then came back in, watched a couple hours of the movie. Went back out, talked for like another 45 minutes. And then, yeah, it was great. So, yeah, I don't think Hofbrew has that notion today. Again, it's Monday, you know, things might be going a little hard today, so I'm not going to be upset. Everything's fine. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong about vanilla, though. Like, vanilla doesn't provide, like, a tasting experience, right? Like, you eat vanilla and you're like, this is, like, the base flavor. Even though I realize it's not. Vanilla is specifically its own flavor. But it's just, it could be better. That's all I want. Just want it to be better. KJ! Have a good lurk. Alright. I mean, I clearly am noticing how many people I'm being told I'm wrong by, so... I mean, listen, if there's a vanilla cupcake, and then there's a no cupcake, then that's fine. Like, I'm going to eat the vanilla cupcake. Brendan says, there's no wrong disliking of foods. I'm just bumping up that stat that Ryan hates 41% of all foods. I get, you know, Bob is your pancake expert. I get that I am not somebody who, if you're into sauces and, I don't know, flavor, I get that I'm not your guy. So, there's that. I do acknowledge that. From the previous 40%. Yeah, we had an uptick of me not liking things. So, that's true. I don't like losing to the Raiders, so there's that. Is that a food? YouTube, Hofbrew. I hope it gets better. I thought for sure that was going to go in. You know what I like? I like hanging out and having dinner with friends. That's what I like. And I missed Hofbrew yesterday. I would have made vanilla cupcakes for Hofbrew. And by me, I would have begged my wife to make vanilla cupcakes. Heck, we could even had funfetti. Mmm. Funfetti. So good. So vanilla-y. With little pieces of flavor in them. Mmm. So good. If you're into flavor, I'm not your guy. I mean, I think that's kind of the synopsis of this whole thing, unfortunately. But see, like, I like the flavor of, like, the base materials. So, for example, you have a steak. I like the flavor of steak. I don't need to have it, you know, super seasoned or put in with, like, McCormick's or something, right? Don't need A1. Just the flavor of the meat is good. I don't need to have a whole bunch of, like, salt and pepper on my broccoli. Because the taste of the broccoli is good. Oh. But I do put a lot of pepper on things, so maybe I just like the taste of pepper. Someday we'll figure it out. It's a nice goal. We're cracked. We're ripping up this Rocket League game right now. So who's Dolores Umbridge? Is because I've heard of Gandalf. I've heard of Hermione, Ron, and Harry. Who was the other one? It wasn't Gandalf, but the Dumbledore. I've heard of that guy. No, sorry. I knew Gandalf wasn't... Sorry, that's my fault. I didn't say that correctly. Went to the wrong line of thinking. Yes, Gandalf is from Lord of the Rings. I get that. That's the guy who played Magneto. But Dumbledore... There you go. I'm demonstrating knowledge right now. So who's Dolores? Did I say that right? Wait, is the person's name not even Dolores? Oh, it was. It was Dolores Umbridge. Who's Dolores Umbridge? All right. 7:51 West Coast time. 10:51 out on these. 3:51 for those watching in the UK. Coming up next hour, we'll do Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews, which will be really hard because we didn't have any news this morning. What we did was Mike makes up the news because Sports.Gaming's on vacation. So I have no clue what we talked about. I think there was a whole bunch of Kotaku headline reading. Can't tell you a single one that I remember. Nope, I thought there was something about a controller, but I think I'm making that up. There was some N64 controller discussion on Twitter. We've learned so far today that Downs did not actually meet Kiki Low. It's all photoshopped. So we had that today. Yeah, I don't remember a single thing from the news, but I'll try to give you a re-news and do my best. We miss Sports.Gaming, to be honest. Also next hour, 100-some rattlesnakes underneath a house. So, I don't know. I mean, no one's been able to put an actual photo on Twitter yet. So, I got a fake DM from Downs. So, oh, here we go. Dolores Jane Umbridge, fictional character from the Harry Potter series. Character is primarily as the primary antagonist of the 5th novel, which was Order of the Phoenix for those playing at home. It was stationed at Hogwarts by the Ministry of Magic to take power away from Harry Potter and Albus Dumbledore, who were informing the wizarding world of Lord Voldemort's return. She is a fun-hating bureaucrat who might be more hated than Voldemort. Wasn't Voldemort like the evil person? What? Quiet also tried to help too. Revolving door of teachers who teach defense against the dark arts. Well done, chat. I appreciate the feedback. I will take that. It is time at 7:53 for sports. Like I said, sports are dumb. Broncos scored on their first drive of the game, which is the first time in a bajillion years. But yeah, I lost 34-24 to Oakland. Sorry, to Las Vegas. The Raiders. Ugh. Let's see. Best winning percentage NFL since 1980. Yeah, here it is. So, most NFL wins since 1980. And I bring this up because Mike was like, aren't you used to this by now? I was like, no. It's the worst era of Broncos football in my life. Because the best winning percentage since 1980, which is when Pat Bowlen bought the Denver Broncos. Patriots have won 60% of their games, 390 and 258. Steelers, 387, 259 and 59% of the games. And the Denver Broncos, 374 wins, 58%. So no, not used to this. It's not fun. We play the Browns on Thursday. If we lose to the Browns, I have a bad feeling that we might have some coaching changes. And coaching, revolving door coaching is one of the worst places to be in, behind quarterback purgatory. And it appears that Denver might be in both of those again. I'm actually blaming yesterday and the last game prior to that, the Broncos lost to the Steelers on the defense. So we're supposed to have the stellar defense, number 2 defense in the league. And we're failing. Anyone else want to hear me keep ranting? No? Okay. Baltimore beat the Chargers 34-6. Jacksonville gets his first win. This was a game in London, 23-20 over the Dolphins. Overtime, Minnesota wins 34-28 over Carolina. Green Bay beats the Bears on the road 24-14. Cincinnati 34, Detroit 11. Cincinnati rolling. Detroit is 0-6. Indianapolis 31-3 win over Houston. Kansas City beats Washington 31-13. Rams controlled the Giants the entire time on the road 38-11. Arizona stays undefeated, beats Cleveland 37-14. Yeah, Baker Mayfield sounds like he might not even play on Thursday, so that might give us a shot. Pittsburgh overtime win over Seattle 23-20. The Seahawks are 2-4, and Dallas wins in overtime over New England 35-29. For the second straight game in the National League Championship Series, the Atlanta Braves walk off with a 5-4 win this time and take a 2-0 lead over the Dodgers. LA fans, Chris, don't panic yet. Both those games were on the road. We'll see what happens when they return to Dodger Stadium starting on Tuesday. Today, your Seattle Kraken take on the Philadelphia Flyers on the road, 4 o'clock start Pacific time. And Anaheim visits Calgary for the Flames home opener in hockey, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Buffalo and Tennessee in Monday Night Football. Well, it could be a pretty okay game. That's one of those kind of games where, like, the Bills seem like they're rolling, and then before you know it, Tennessee's going to play well. So, oh, thank you, Matt Wright. Game winner for the Jags, recent UCF grad. By the way, do not call UCF Central Florida. The athletics department does not like that. All right, anything else to mention with sports? I did tell you that the Chicago Sky won the WNBA championship. They beat the Phoenix Mercury for the title. This is not the right one. That says 6 hours ago, though. What the heck? Oh, wait. Boston is playing. Never mind. Boston's playing in the ALCS. That's the other baseball series going on. Red Sox, first team to slug 2 grand slams in the postseason game, beat the Astros 9-5, and that is tied at 1 game apiece now. What else happened? Oh, yeah, this is new. Someone was talking about minor league baseball the other day, I want to say, but Major League Baseball says its owners have agreed to begin providing housing to certain minor league players. Oh, it says certain. I thought when I saw the story on Twitter earlier that was everyone. Everyone. Anyway, this is according to the Associated Press. They're going to begin providing housing to certain minor league players beginning in 2022, finalizing the details. Man, the league did not specify which players would be covered by the new policy. Well, that's sad. I was really excited that that could be for everyone. Let's see. LSU and head coach Ed Orgeron have decided to part ways. That'll be at the end of the season. Louisville will retire the number 8 jersey of Lamar Jackson, the school's first Heisman Trophy winner. Ben Simmons practiced with the 76ers in the NBA. For K-Laugh, Rory McIlroy capped off a big weekend in Las Vegas and surged past Ricky Fowler to win the CJ Cup at Summit for the 20th PGA Tour title of McIlroy's career. There you go. Oh, yeah. Here's the WNBA story. Candace Parker at 16 points, Allie Quigley at 26, and Chicago wins its first WNBA championship 80-74 win over Phoenix Mercury. I didn't know this. In soccer, the International Olympic Committee said on Saturday it has, quote, concerns, end quote, about FIFA's push for World Cups every 2 years. Why would you do it every 2 years? Though IOC President Thomas Bach says last month, quote, we will not interfere in this discussion, unquote. His organization stepped in Saturday after meeting in Athens to detail objections it shared with soccer stakeholders, clashes in the schedule with other sports, the Men's World Cup overshadowing women's edition of the tournament, and a, quote, further massive strain, unquote, on athlete welfare were all cited as reasons. Yeah, don't play the World Cup every 2 years. Well, I know that. Yeah, it's always money, but no, gross. According to K-Laugh, Master Jordy and K-Laugh suffered a heartbreaking loss in futsal yesterday. I am so sorry, K-Laugh. I'm so sorry. Let's have some tough times together with K-Laugh here. Sorry, buddy. It was tough. You know, my sports weekend was already kind of rough. This was supposed to be my daughter's first game. We'd been planning for 2 years to take her to Denver to watch the Broncos and the Raiders, and decided not to go. Mile High is not requiring vaccination or negative tests, and so we decided it was just not the right environment to take my kiddo to yet. So we're gonna maybe go later. So it was already tough to not only not get to enjoy that thing I've been looking forward to for a while, but furthermore, losing to the Raiders in Denver is always awful, let alone being crushed by the Raiders. Our legendary coach Mike Shanahan was inducted to the Ring of Fame. I was going to see that in person. I didn't get to go. But all of that pales in comparison to finding out that Master Jordy lost a futsal match with our good friend K-Laugh. And my only question is, K-Laugh, whose fault was it? Did you play better than Jordy, or did Jordy play better than you? If you can win your futsal match next week, I'll be able to have a happier week. It's important. Very sad. All right, stick with us. Next hour, community games. We'll also have the gaming morning show, morning gaming made up renews. If I can get over this futsal loss. Sorry, K-Laugh. We'll be back.
I've been trying to find my way. I've been trying to make you stay. I've been trying to find my way. I've been trying to make you stay. I've been trying to find my way. I've been trying to make you stay. I've been trying to find my way. I've been trying to make you stay. I'm not looking for someone to dry all my tears. No, I'm not looking for someone to scare away the fears. No, I know it's not gonna happen. Don't believe in happy forever after. No one should have to feel this torn. We're unable to speak with voices to soar. We could do better than this. We could do better than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. We could do better than this. We are much bigger than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. We could do better.
Back streets back. All right. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay and the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3 right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Monday, October 18th, 2021. Thanks for being here. We got 100 rattlesnakes underneath a California house and a Newfoundland couple that float their dream house across an inlet. That's coming up. KLAF is available to play Rocket League. I was kind of considering playing Apex and activating the gaming hour. I got to play Apex for the first time recreationally yesterday in like a couple weeks. It may be the third or fourth time max since September started. Oof. So I think I might play Apex. I want to play Rocket League with you, KLAF. If you had won your futsal game, then we could have played Rocket League. So, that's the only thing. Just kidding. Yeah, so I'm out getting water. I think Kopi always notices this, but you've perhaps seen me drink my 8 o'clock cup of water. I really want more coffee every 8 o'clock hour, but I made a decision a couple months ago that I would limit myself to 2 of these in the morning. And keep in mind, sometimes I'm up as early as like 4 a.m. So sometimes by the time I get to this end of this, I have to have like water in the 7 o'clock hour. And so I use these cups. Like we wash these. These are from Starbucks. I wash these and reuse them. I go push it into we have the fridge dispenser water thing. Push it in there. And all of a sudden, water just starts pouring out from everywhere. And I'm like, no, I'm literally like watching the water go into my cup. I'm like, what the hell is happening? It turns out that I must have squeezed the cup and cracked it. So I had this like, this hairline fracture down the side. And water was just pouring out from it. So rest in peace, old cup. This is backup cup. I have about like 3 of these right now. I do like the smaller opening. They had some that were like this. Prefer the smaller opening. One of my biggest pet peeves with ice is when you go to drink the ice, or the water, excuse me, and all the ice just kind of goes. Not a big fan. So, all right, we will play some community games today. I gotta get the real controller out. So I'm gonna play some Apex. I'm gonna activate the gaming hour. I can't remember if Sean's gonna be back tomorrow. I'm guessing Sean will be back till Wednesday. The reason for that is because I'm guessing that if they're flying home today, he'll be too tired tomorrow. If they're flying back tomorrow, he won't be too tired. I'm guessing if they're flying back tomorrow, they're flying back in a much more restful way. Like they might not be leaving as early. I'm afraid that they're flying out late tonight. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm not entirely sure. Clearly, I don't know Sean's agenda. But we had to make up the news in the 6 o'clock hour. And so, just so you know, we might not have a whole lot of information for you. So, if you were looking for the news, sorry. Also, if you go to my Twitter, I decided to put this up on my Twitter instead of the Gaming Morning Show one. I have a poll up there regarding vanilla. I mean, clearly Hofbrew was upset with me. Many others. Brendan, I think, was verbally upset with me. Like, this is kind of the scenario I was trying to paint with this poll. You go to the Cupcake display, okay, and you're like, I want a cupcake. I like you. Have a cupcake. I like you. Have a cupcake. You go there. There's many different flavors you can choose from. Okay. Would you pick the vanilla one first, or would you pick any other flavor? And that's kind of my point. So, I think that's my point. Is I would never pick the vanilla one first, ever. But yeah, I'm okay getting roasted. I do it for you. That's the important part. Do it for you. So, yeah. I mean, if I was worried about being roasted, I wouldn't have brought up my taste in food. I'm happy you pointed that. That was one of my favorite lines so far today, was you going 40% up to 41%. So good. So good. All right, gonna play some arenas this morning. It's Developmental Language Disorder Awareness Day. No Beard Day, which I'm crushing. Look at this thing. Not even a beard on my face. Global Dignity Day. Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day. International Legging Day, Healthcare Aide Day, and World Menopause Day. Those are the days of the day. I appreciate you too, Brendan. Thank you. You could say you're getting vanilla roasted. Drops down glasses. Yeah! Doesn't look like this person's gonna eat another cupcake because he's been vanilla roasted. Do they roast vanilla? Because I know it comes out of the little bean pod thing. Do you roast that first? I don't think you do, right? Clearly, I don't know. All right, tell me if this is nightmare fuel for you. Nearly 100 rattlesnakes were found under a California home. This according to KGO. Okay, according to the KGO staff at kttv.com. I know KGO is a pretty famous Northern California radio station. Oh, so maybe KGO is partnered with KTTV. So anyway, the owner was hanging around at the house, right? And found more than a few rattlesnakes under the house. Okay, well, that's concerning, right? Al Wolf's the person's name. Turned out there were about 100, okay? Wolf is a rattlesnake wrangler, director for nonprofit Sonoma County Reptile Rescue, and he's been rescuing and removing rattlesnakes from properties for 32 years, okay? And he says, I've been bitten 13 times. 13 times he's been bitten. This is a male rattlesnake. I can tell by the length of the tail, he said. He thought he'd seen every fang and heard every rattle until recently, when a homeowner spotted a snake going underneath his mountainside home. Said, quote, that trip called for gloves. These are pretty much snake gloves. Oh my gosh. I gotta pull it up here. It's too hard to read on this iPad. It's so funny. Here we go. It said this is a glove effort. They're pretty much rattlesnake gloves, so rattlesnakes cannot bite through them, because at this point it's dangerous. I like how he's like, you know what, the rattlesnakes are dangerous now that I'm to a total of hundreds. Like, everything was fine, and then I got to 100, and I'm like, this is too much. He said the snake count quickly multiplied, reaching 10, 20, 30, and higher, a total of 92 rattlesnakes under the house. He needed a bigger bucket to remove all the adult and baby rattlesnakes. That was a lot of rattlesnakes. Wait, what? They're called a Roomba?
Go out and bamboozle him. I have some materials. Antagonist over here. Bam! There goes a boozle.
That hurts. Yep. Oh wait, that was mine. That was my seer. Woof, that was scary. Yeah, this person's dead. A group of rattlesnakes is called a Roomba, and that's specific to rattlers. Other snakes are a nest or a coil or a den. This is nuts. Scott Chick said, nope, just nope. So my uncle, funny story, actually used to be a rattlesnake wrangler. I don't know if that's what he still does, but that's what he did at the time. And that's just not a line of work I had ever considered getting into, to be completely honest with you. Ever. I just never looked at the situation, was like, you know what I could do? I could be a rattlesnake wrangler. Very interesting. Back to vanilla. Brenda says, vanilla is an orchid seed pod. I believe it is dried. I don't know how it's prepped. And according to Quiet, yeah, I had to actually look it up to make sure. So maybe it is. Maybe it is, quote, roasted. Who knows?
I'm with you. You need backup. Send in a decoy. How do I know I'm not this decoy? Frag out. Frag out.
We won that one. Hey, Super's here. Good morning to you, Super. It's the GMS Gaming Hour. Perhaps you have heard of it. By the way,
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
it's great to see you, Final Hour crew. I will share the story of the rattlesnakes. We also have community games coming up after this game. Kate Zade's hanging out with us this morning. You were here very early, which was exciting. I'm becoming a fan of this Volt. I'm actually beginning to like this weapon quite a bit. So, I used to never, and now I do. And that's the story. So. Downs is still trying to convince me that Downs, Super, and Copia were all together this weekend. I'm still skeptical. They trade. That was a lot of chaos right there, chat. I just couldn't figure out where that revive was. It must have been downstairs. I heard it, but I had no clue where it was. Oh yeah, here, let me share this story. So this comes your way from KGO. Yeah, I want to say KGO was like the flamethrower of a radio station in San Francisco. Still maybe. Flamethrower is a reference to a really high-powered AM radio station. You can hear it from miles. Miles and miles. Lock it in and rip the knob off. Yeah, so anyway, my uncle was a rattlesnake wrangler, and it's just a job that does not seem to be something I would ever want to do.
Bam! There goes a boozle, or something like that. Shots fired, and they're hitting me. Got some materials for us. Bam! There goes a boozle, or something like that. I didn't like that. Enemy spotted. They are far. Getting shot at. Giving my shields a recharge. I'm down. Grenade! Check it out, care package coming in. Shoot up.
Oh no.
You got bamboozled. Decoy escape deployed. You got bamboozled. I am taking fire. I downed an enemy.
That's a bamboozle. Damn it.
You got bamboozled. Let's go this contact with target.
No, I didn't want to do that. I'm out of them. Whatever. Yeah. I played horribly. Yeah, they're right there.
I got you, don't worry. Hostile right here.
Go Sear. Yeah, we're losers. All right, no worries. It's now 8:23, chat. Thanks for being here. Gaming Morning Show continues. I am Hefty Goof. It's the GMS Gaming Hour. A little more emphasis on the gameplay, but we try to leave in the fun. Let's play a community game. Someone had requested, I think it was Quiet the other day, had requested we play Words on stream. So let me get that up and going, which could be a lot of fun. And then we'll make up the news later. If you have a news headline that you want to make up, please let us know in the chat. So, all right, it's 8:24 on the West Coast, is 11:24 on the East Coast, and it is now 4:24 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Super. I hope that your day is going well. Kate Zay, likewise. Downs, appreciate you hanging out with me today. Started the show. Mike reported a little bit late. Is now off to do work stuff. Our good friend Sean is on vacation. And then, of course, there's Austin who has to work. It made me really sad because last week it was really fun to have Austin on Monday's show. So I also just didn't have time to schedule a guest host. I'm sure there's plenty of people who could have joined us today. But either way, I'm excited that you're hanging out with us today. I would love to know what the poll looks like. I put a poll on Hefty Goof's Twitter. And I'm kind of curious what it looks like. In terms of the amount of people who are displeased with me asking this question about vanilla. But like I said, I'm not afraid to deal with, the kickback of disliking vanilla. It's fine. Here's the words on stream. You can guess by just typing into chat what you see. Kayla says, I don't have Twitter, but vanilla is great. It's great, though. You're at the dessert table, and there's vanilla something. And you're still going to pick none of these other flavors over vanilla. I just don't get it. Let me see where we're at. All right, good news. No one's voted yet. So we got plenty of time. Oh, never mind. People have voted. There's 10 votes. It's 80-20. Okay. Put this another way. Or did I already say that? I said we got here because of cupcakes, and while I will not turn down a vanilla cupcake, I will easily pick any non-vanilla flavor first. Applies to cake too. Vanilla seems like a waste of a dessert. Wow. Okay. You're at the dessert table. And there are a variety of desserts. And one choice is vanilla amongst many others. Are you picking vanilla? Maybe I worded this wrong. Like, that could have been the poll itself. I said, is vanilla a good dessert flavor? Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm still looking at these. I'm seriously looking at all these pictures. Now, this is back to the super Kiki Copia Downs meetup. There's not a single picture that's been sent to me on Twitter. Not a single one. What the hell? I said rollover earlier. Quiet got robbed. Robbed, I say. Congratulations, though. A 3-star round to open up this edition of Words on Stream. Quiet I Am Gaming is our overall leader. We won't talk about the thievery that was there. Quiet I Am Gaming, 26 stars. Downs has 22. Lady K, thank you for hanging out with us and continuing, 10 stars. And Brendan has 7. Super fun. I have not, on Twitter, go look on my Twitter. No one's posted a single picture of you all together. Not a single person. What a conspiracy. All trying to say, hey, we are going to hang out all together. I see pictures of empty glasses. And I see an IKEA room. Oh, Lady K, I knew that. All right, let's move on. Level 4. Good luck. Oh, yeah, and Super and Kiki are moving. So I've been told by, again, this very reliable thing known as Twitter, that Super and Kiki are moving this week. So there will be one stream of Kiki Low today. All right, let me show you some photos that I've received. So this is one I received of, there's some hands and some empty glasses, right? So that proves nothing. Doesn't prove a single thing about the get-together. It just proves that somebody took a picture at a bar one time. So there's that. And then Kiki took a picture of this room. That's the IKEA showroom. I think that's the... I haven't been to too many IKEAs, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that's in Leicester. That's the Leicester IKEA right there. So I got that picture. But yeah, I mean, there's not a single picture of them all together posted publicly on Twitter. Thank you, Brendan, for sharing the vanilla poll. Appreciate that. I did check my Twitter. All right, I'm going to go to my tweets and replies. Nope. I see a picture of Mad Artisan, Chris M.E. and Maintaining Mediocrity at Disneyland all together, which, by the way, can we just talk about Chris M.E.'s mayor sash? Look, Mad Artisan made him a mayor sash. That is one of the best things I've seen. Well done, Nate. Yeah, so there's a room. You're all hanging. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. That's true. I didn't think about this. There's this picture of someone holding a guitar. You know, I'm kind of, that kind of looks animatronic to me now that I take a good look at that. That might not even be a real guitar. So there's that. Yeah. Is this it? It's Kate Zaid. Is Kate Zaid proof that you're all together? Well, anyway, someday we'll have proof. Nice work on level number 4. We only advanced 1, but Quiet still has a lead. 43 stars. Downs and Lady K are both on the podium. Lady K added 13 stars to Lady K's total, and Downs only had 5 stars. So, K-Laugh at 10 stars, all earned in the 4th round. And Brendan goes empty on level 4, but has 7 stars to Brendan's name. We move on. Words on stream. 8:31 West Coast time. Gosh darn it, Hefty. Listen, super, I want to believe that y'all met up, but clearly no Twitter proof. So, which is a shame. Relate was on the list. Listen, I wasn't paying that close of attention. I just clicked the buttons. It's up to you, chat, to win the game. I want you to win. I support you in your quest to win words on stream. But there's only so much I can do. So much I can do. It just dawned on me that Fudge Village is next week. I'm going to have to sit through another Resident Evil game now. That's going to suck.
Hello, FHC.
Hello, Final Hour crew. Gonzo Gump is here this morning. We're hanging out talking about why vanilla is the worst dessert flavor, which everyone here agrees on. We're talking about, man, my PC is not too interested in me today. Holy cow. I might take this whole thing down here shortly. If I go away, it's not because I wanted to. So we're talking about chocolate cupcake day, but we're asking what's the best part of a cupcake. So that started with us learning about the cupcake sandwich. You take the cupcake, you split it in half, you know. And that's the other part logistically. Like, Mike and I were both demonstrating how, like, the full cupcake can go in my mouth, but I have a very large mouth, okay? But you tear it apart and then you smush it together. You're supposed to eat a cupcake sandwich. And so you eat it that way. I guess that could be fine. It does apparently keep your mouth cleaner. So we're talking about that, yeah. And that morphed, thank you, K-Laugh, into this discussion, Gonzo, where you go to the dessert table. Let's just use cupcakes specifically. And there's 7 different types of cupcakes. And vanilla is one of them. Would you choose vanilla over any of those other 6? My answer is no. Lemon, gonna try lemon. Carrot cake, gonna eat the carrot cake one. Maybe peanut butter. I might have a vanilla one over peanut butter. So anyway, that's what's on my Twitter right now is vanilla a good dessert flavor. So, thank you, Gonzo Gump. What a day for you to show up. You know what, Gonzo? I'm by myself. No one else is here on our side of the screen.
Billy Thundergun, teammate of the match award.
That's for you, Gonzo. Let's go. Welcome. Congratulations, Billy Thundergun Award winner, Gonzo Gump. Proud of you. Anyway, Lady K won the 5th round. The 5th level. 22 stars, 2 ahead of Downs. Quiet Aim Gaming, 14 stars. And 6 come from the, the esteemed, highly intelligent, and well-thought Gonzo Gump. 6 stars. So Quiet leads the whole thing. Lady K and Downs still on the podium. 2 stars apart from 3rd to 2nd. Kalaf, Brendan, and Gonzo are available for points. Let's go to level number 6. Slow and steady wins the race, chat. This was Quiet's choice, by the way. Kalaf says, Hefty's that goof with chocolate around his mouth in a wedding picture. Vanilla is a classy choice. Okay, fine. I'm not saying that vanilla isn't a better choice to avoid stains on the clothes. I'm just saying vanilla. Like, I think Gonzo kind of, I might have to add Gonzo to. Oh no! I just got a photoshopped photo. Look at this. Superphonic is apparently a professional photo shopper. Wow. Look at this. So, he just sent me this. Look at that. He found a way to, like, look at the depth. So they have, like, Kiki in the front, which I think I saw. Yeah, I actually saw that picture of Kiki from her stream the other day. That's from the stream on Thursday. Yeah. The birthday stream. That's cool. And then, but look at the depth that Super put on this picture. Like, it looks like Super sitting behind the other two, but that makes sense because Copia and Downs have never clearly been filmed together because they've never met each other. So you take their pictures and put them on the outside to work Super in the middle. That's well done, Superphonic. Not only are you a cracked Splitgate editor, but potentially a high-quality Photoshopper. What the hell are you drinking? What is that bottle? Which, by the way, that's a great picture. That might be my new background. Look at that. Super and Hefty, we're hanging out. But what is that bottle? Yeah, I think we can make this work, actually. Get rid of this. Game over, chat. We did not win today, which is unfortunate. But the important part is we tried. Yes, you tried. That round seemed tough. I didn't play, so clearly I was not involved with this difficulty. But I empathize and sympathize, potentially both, with you. So I want to make sure that is known. Yeah, Quiet finishes first, 67 stars. I am JF Downs, 54 stars in second place. Lady K, nice performance, 45 stars. Good work by all of you. Kalaf finishes with 10. Brendan and Scott Chick tie at 7 apiece. Scott Chick cracked into the rankings during level 6. And then you have Gonzo. Again, the smart, well-thought, highly brilliant, really, if you think about it, Gonzo Gump. Billy Thutnergun Award winner for today. So that is a Camden Hells Lager, I'm told. Okay. Camden Hells Lager. 8:38 West Coast time, 11:38 out on the East. Thank you for being here. It's the GMS Gaming Hour. If you've never been here for one, it's where I play a lot more games and focus on that. Let's get a fun fact from our good friend Lady K. Quote, fun fact, most candles and incense, anything non-food related, that are vanilla scented are made with the chemical from the scent gland of gophers, not vanilla.
Lady K, fact of the day.
That sounds disgusting. For some reason, I want to say I remember hearing that some scents come from, like, the anal glands of animals. Is that true? Or am I making that up? Well, all right. Well, so I don't need to be lonely anymore. So we have this option. Okay. So this brings in Sean and Mike. You chat are doing a great job keeping me company. So we have this option, okay? Which, those two are pretty good looking folks. It's Sean's puppet pal, so it's not the real Sean, in case you didn't know. But Castrium from Castor Sacks of Beavers. Wait, raspberry flavor is from Beaver? Ugh, I hope not. King Gray, by the way, got auto-modded twice for glands. Fun fact, that gland is not as delicious as vanilla bean. Don't try it. But I think in honor of the photoshopping effort that our good friend Superphonic did. Yeah, I think this is going to work nice. What are we doing? Where's it at? Reset. Ah, there he is. Hi, buddy. Fit to screen. Yeah. Again, we're just doing this because your Photoshop skills are so cracked. Yeah, look at that. I think you'll do nicely here. It's Superphonic, Hefty Goof, 8:40 West Coast time. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. What do you think, Super? Hey, Super, smile if you think vanilla is an overrated dessert flavor. Can't argue with science. It's quite the little cross thing you got going. I gotta get a little closer to the camera. That looks pretty good. Oh, I gotta be a little more. How do you do that? My goodness. Is it broken? Dunkin' Cold Brew. I drink Midnight Black. It does look like you had fun. Yesterday, Super and I were comparing and contrasting our reviews of Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Topo Chico, the only hard seltzer that's on the top in the Chico. Yeah, look. Superphonic's helping me host the show. Super. Smile if you had a rough football weekend. Yeah, we both. Actually, never mind. The Buccaneers won on Thursday. Super had a great football weekend. I did choose the Dunkin' instead of the Sunkist. The Diet Sunkist that Mike gave me was flat. So, gross. Good morning, or moron, Kiki Low. Welcome back. KJ is returning as well with the final hour crew. It is great to see so many FHCers here today.
Hello, FHC.
Aura said, when you are that, your body can move in certain ways that you never thought were possible. Oh, you're not a fan of seltzer. So here's some of the reviews. Topo Chico, I got my first pack of these. Want to credit 7-Eleven for delivering these. Strawberry Guava, 3 of 10. Starts nicely but finishes roughly. Reminds me of medicine, amoxicillin. Stayed drinkable, though. Like, it wasn't like, I have to get this out of my house. So that was good. Then we went to Tropical Mango, which, according to Super, is one of the best flavors. The mango one is the best, in fact. And 7 of 10 is what I rated it. Could get bumped to 8 depending on how the other two compare, because I had a total of 4 flavors to try. A consistent flavor on the Tropical Mango. A little Kuhip taste at the end of each drink, which was quite delightful. Then I tried Tango Lemon Lime. Did I say Tango? Tangy Lemon Lime. Crisp and flavorful without being overbearing. Consistent from start to finish. My happy centers are pleased. I think it was my favorite, because then I tried Exotic Pineapple. I said, despite a rough first drink, this deliciousness of a drink provides a zip of pineapple in every sip. Balanced sweetness without overpowering. I rated it a 9 out of 10 as well, but I think I would knock it down to an 8. The mango stayed at a 7. The lemon lime is pretty okay. And so here's what Sean and I have found. Whenever we tend to try seltzer packs, what we discover is, there's obviously, or typically, maybe not obviously, typically 4 flavors per pack. And so it works out nicely because maybe one of us likes A and one of us likes B. So that becomes our favorite flavor. So I love the black cherry Bud Light seltzer. Sean loves the mango. Great. We each get the 2 of those that are in the pack. And then, I like lemon lime better than strawberry, so does he. So we split those. So one of us has to drink a strawberry. Strawberry is just so bad. And Super pointed this out in our DM. Isn't that right? Smile if you did. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Super pointed that out. But strawberry is just such a hard flavor. No, I don't like strawberry. Strawberry is awful. You have, like, strawberry is just the thing. It's like, I have to get through this. I don't want to, but I have to. It's just gross. Not nearly as good as you would hope. Yeah, I don't really like strawberry. I haven't had too much strawberry water, I'm not going to lie, but no. Hard pass. All right. One more game of some arenas. We'll make up some news and we'll get out of here. We'll send you somewhere for those watching on Twitch. So, thank you for being here, though. Really means a lot to me. Never enjoy doing the show by myself, and sometimes you just don't have time to schedule a guest host or, think about things. And that was kind of my weekend this week. So, thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, exactly. Like, I do love, to Lady K's point, like, I do really love real strawberries.
Spotted one. Got some materials. I think this place needs a little more me. Yeah.
I think they're underneath us.
She got bamboozled.
Oh, no, good. They see me.
Escape. I have materials for us. Give him my shield to recharge. Reloading.
I did not mean to fall down. That's unfortunate.
And they're hitting me over there. Reloading.
Ah! Nah, couldn't get away. Oh, of course. Today is the day that you bring me the raid. Oh my gosh. No, I'm so happy you're here. Kathleen L. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, we are a morning radio show that plays games. The problem is, typically, there's a whole bunch of us. And today, there's not. We have one person on vacation, another person who had to work. And so occasionally, which is today, we do something called the GMS Gaming Hour, where we basically play way more games than we usually do. But oh my gosh, Kathleen L. is an outstanding musician, songwriter, and the the singer of Nervous. Which, by the way, Kathleen, how many listens are we up to on Spotify? If you stick around for just about, well, it could be 2 more rounds of this game of arenas, I'm going to give you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, which is something we do every single show in the 6 o'clock hour. And we had to make it up because our video game expert, which is Sports.Gaming, is on vacation. And so none of us actually knows what's going on in the world of video games. We just had to make that up. I couldn't get away. So what was Kathleen doing this morning? 145,000? Kathleen, Nervous is cracked. I love it. You're dominating the music scene. Cracked. One thing we do on the show, and this is when Kathleen was on, is Kathleen played a game called 5 Questions GMS. And 5 Questions is where we ask pretty much nonsensical questions of a guest. But one thing that came out of Kathleen's interview that I'll always be amazed by is Kathleen once dented Bruce Springsteen's guitar with a mammoth tusk, as one does. Right, yeah, P-Mom, if you could just chill out for 1 second while we kill somebody, that'd be great. According to Brennan, today Sora comes out for Smash, if you've ever played Super Smash Bros. So, that is the case. Yeah, so we will finish in radio radio show form. Thank you, Kathleen, though, for sending all your friends over to us for today. We are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, and we broadcast on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. So lots of various ways to hang out with us, which we enjoy. But yes, typically there's at least 2, if not more of us, and we hang out. Cat of Aces, thank you so much for the fire emote and being here as well. This is our topic of the day. This is something we can still do despite me playing this game, which is we can ask you about cupcakes. So today is Chocolate Cupcake Day, and I've apparently got myself in a little bit of hot water because I said that cupcakes that are vanilla are kind of a waste of dessert. And apparently I'm not alone on that. Our friend Gonzo Gump came in here and helped reinforce that opinion, which I'm thankful for. I'm going to try to find somebody. Where's this person? Oh, they're back there.
Bamboozles for the foolsholes. It works, it rhymes. You got bamboozled. Look at you.
Way we lost. That's probably for the best because I'm by myself and I want to talk to chat. All right, Dave with the hat, thank you for the follow. We appreciate the bump on a log. Also, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I am Hefty Goof. It is now 8:51 on the West Coast. It is 11:51 out on the East Coast. It is 4:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Here's some things we need your help with, chat. We are going to do our takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's episode of Gaming Morning Show? So really appreciate everyone stopping in. This is the bump on the log. Remember, the cupcake is just icing delivery system. So if you take the vanilla cupcake and put on some strawberry cream cheese icing and maybe a bit of strawberry filling, you can have fire. We did give you earlier on the show the top 10 flavors of cupcakes. Now, it comes across as this way, and I was told last time I made this noise to not, so forgive me for what I'm about to do if you don't like this. But we earlier shared with you top 10 cupcake flavors. Yum. This is delicious top 10 list. Yummy Mummy Bummy Cry Cakes. That was from How Stuff Works. And surprisingly, Bump, what I couldn't figure out is how on earth nothing strawberry made that list. They had so many other things on that list except strawberry. And the only cupcake that was on that list that I could think about not being interested in eating more than just a vanilla cupcake with vanilla frosting was peanut butter. But I don't really like peanut butter flavors outside the realm of peanut butter, like I'd make a peanut butter sandwich with. And Reese's peanut butter. So like natural peanut butter flavor, like those natural peanut butter cups, not a big fan. Yes, I also really like the frosting on a cupcake, which is my preference. Kathleen loves vanilla desserts. Like creme brulee is vanilla. So this actually explains something to me, because I didn't know that, Kathleen. Is if that's the case, that creme brulee is a vanilla dessert. I don't really like creme brulee. Oh, Gonzo, that's true. Peanut butter M&Ms are great. They're the best kind of M&M. So I don't. But see, that kind of feels like it's almost Reese's peanut butter. It's not. It kind of feels like that. Brendan, bump on a log. That's a reasonable take. Vanilla is a great vessel for other stuff too. Peanut butter, buttercream frosting on a chocolate cupcake. I mean, that's the better of the scenarios. If you were to do peanut butter cupcake with chocolate frosting, that's less enjoyable. Welcome back, Mike. Thank you for being here with the FHC.
Hello, FHC.
Dave with the hat, like I said, thank you for the follow on that. We appreciate it. I also agree with you, Hefty. Vanilla is a waste of time. Listen, if you like to vote on our Twitter, you can't because it's not on our Twitter. But if you want to vote on mine, which is at Hefty Goof, you can. And that is where you might be able to find a discussion. It was definitely a discussion around vanilla cupcakes. I don't even know if we clipped anything today. We didn't. We literally have no clip of the day from today. So here's what I'm going to do. last week we had several clips of the day, some that didn't make air. So considering the fact that we got a raid of 50 fantastic people from Kathleen, and you were all expecting a radio show, and here I am playing games because of the GMS Gaming Hour, I will play you a clip of the day from last week, and that'll help. Okay. There's the link to the Nervous official music video, which is definitely worth a watch. All right, it's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. These are a recap of headlines that we read in the 6 o'clock hour. If you missed it, be sure to check out our Twitter because we usually post everything on there as well. That is at WatchGMS. Just search
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
That is Bob, if anyone doesn't know Bob. Bob lives in a box in my studio and is really good in there.
Plenty of air in here. No need to worry.
Kathleen, now red velvet is my favorite flavor for everything, though. See, I'm with you. I love red velvet. The only disappointing thing with red velvet for me was that red velvet is apparently just basically chocolate. So, but I will eat a vanilla cupcake. I want to make that clear. I will. It's just, again, given the choices, there's many other things. All right. Mike made up the news. So if you want the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, tune in when Sean's here. What Mike did was he went to Kotaku and he started reading headlines. So what I'm going to do is a version of that, which is I'm going to go to Kotaku, which is one of the sources that we cite on the show. And I'm going to read the top 3 stories from their Twitter, which seems to be journalistic, like peak journalism. I'm cracked. The headline from 19 minutes ago, report, yes, Twitch once had a do not ban list. There's a link. The next one, 31 minutes ago, Pokemon cards of Katy Perry, Post Malone, and J Balvin are too good to be real. There's Katy Perry. Well, here, I'll make these bigger. There's Katy Perry in Pokemon. J Balvin. And Post Malone. There you go. Those are Pokemon cards. And Pokemon Unite's Halloween event is its biggest and most exciting patch yet. That's according to Kotaku as well. So those are your headlines of the day. Here is what we're going to say is our Out Today segment. This is where we usually tell you what video games are out today. We also didn't do that. So I just typed in the words Out Today into Twitter. And I'm going to see if I can tell you any game that's out today. I can't, but there is a picture of a kitten, and that kitten is a wallpaper. So according to this is now a wallpaper that is out today. That is true. Mike did find some sort of like nuclear sunshine game. We didn't want that. There we go. Clip of the day is coming up. Nuclear sunshine game. This is what I wanted to share with you.
Who's got the cutest pet on the internet? I have this one, so cute.
That is one of the Gaming Morning Show mascots. That's Arturo. The official Gaming Morning Show mascot is Diego, which is Mike's lizard. But there's a cat. All right. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Kathleen L., if you ever want to record us a clip of the day thing, we'd certainly appreciate it because we definitely play it every single day, or at least very often, leading into this, which is the clip of the day. Toot toot.
I can't remember who it was. Wilmer Flores.
Oh, speaking of former Mets, jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
Mets great Wilmer Flores.
Yeah, that's how they refer to him.
Actually, Mets fans love Wilmer.
He's a serviceable player.
He's it's kind of like a cult thing, you know, where the most memorable thing about Wilmer Flores was when he was supposedly traded to the Brewers for Carlos Gomez and got word during a game and was crying in the field because he'd been with the organization since he was like 14.
Right.
So he was really bummed out. And then it turns out the deal fell through anyway because Carlos Gomez was pretty injured.
Oh man, that guy took it all the way into his back end. Wait, that sounded different.
Did
was
he?
not.
Okay. We apparently clipped that last Friday with guest host Chris M.E. Watch Chris M.E. on Saturdays, especially Clip M.E. show this Saturday. Because Chris said, take it in the back end. How we doing, chat? All right, please let us know something you learned from today's show. What is a takeaway that was pretty okay? And then we are going to send you somewhere if you're watching on Twitch. We certainly appreciate the raid again. Thank you, Kathleen L. Means the world to me. What is something you learned from today's show? Again, Gonzo was our Billy Thundergun Award winner for coming in and being awesome. Oh, perfect. I have someone I'm going to send you to. Real Mama Eagle. I was watching yesterday. Real Mama Eagle is a partner. You can call Real Mama Eagle, who goes by she, her, as Kai. But was there because was playing words on stream, which was fun enough, but was talking about the NFL games, because on Sunday, I watched this like yesterday at 6 a.m. and likes to keep tabs on the NFL, and said, I'm a sports fan, variety streamer, but Mike O, Eagles fan. Eagles fan. So we're going to send you over to Real Mama Eagle. Please say good morning from GMS, and we will pay forward the raid from Kathleen L. on Twitch. What is something you learned from today? Takeaway that was pretty okay. My takeaway that was pretty okay is that that vanilla is more polarizing than I thought. So, whoops. Also, Downs learned I am photoshopped, apparently. Yeah, so this picture is a stock image of our friend Superphonic, who's also a talented musician, by the way. Very talented. But apparently, JF Downs, Copia, Kiki Low, and Superphonic all got together, and they made this wonderful photoshopped image. The first proof we've ever seen. So, I doubt it happened. What else? Any other takeaways that were pretty okay? Maiko said, I learned that it is not Sunday. Nice work. Nice work. We shared with you Arturo. Oh, Dave said, I was never a gamer, but my son-in-law got me into MTG during the lockout while he was living with us, if you count MTG as a video game. I don't know what that is, Dave, but thank you for sharing MTG. That can be our name of the morning for all I care, because we didn't have one otherwise.
Hashtag GMS, name of the morning.
Yeah, Nuclear Sunshine may or may not be out today, though. So, all right, that's going to do it for us. We will see you again tomorrow, and we will try to be more of a radio show when Sean gets back, which we were for the first 2 hours, to be honest with you. We just bailed and did a GMS gaming hour. So, Magic the Gathering. Thank you. I actually have Magic the Gathering cards. I clearly didn't play enough of it. For the raid from Kathleen L., for everyone who made it possible, I am Hefty Goof. Thank you for having fun with us. We will see you again tomorrow, as we do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Please say good morning from GMS to Real Mama Eagle. Mature audiences, as we leave our PG-13 stream. Thank you so much.